What's going on, everybody? I am Captain RoBear, and this is Saved by the Spells Shadow Walkers, a group of my close friends rolling dice on Mixer, playing some 5th edition D&D, and having some laughs with our friends in chat. Thank you, everybody, for a huge crowd tonight. My goodness, it's like you guys are excited to see Mixer on D&D. Or D&D on Mixer. Oh
We're
no!
excited for the mixers.
That was so close! And then my dyslexia made me hit the wrong scene. I quit. I'm out.
Done. Stream over. Bye, guys.
Edit it out.
No, there will be no edit. It'll be preserved forever of my failures. Not all of us can raise $5 million like Matt Mercer and the rest of the cast of Critical Role.
That's awesome. Wait, let's see. Are they still?
Can we get a live track on that?
I'm getting it right now.
Also, can we get that live link dumped in the chat, please? If you guys like D&D as much as we do, the whole reason that all of us are playing are because of a couple of games, Critical Role being one of them, and they are doing a Kickstarter for their first animated show. And this is going to be ridiculous because now it's turned in from one 30-minute show to a freaking series because of how much people are funding them. If you got a spare
$5 million,
$5-10
Jesus.
to throw their way, I'm telling you, it'll be the best content to come out in 2020. You're not going to have Game of Thrones, so this is all I got. I'm banking on this whole series. We need more arcs to get covered. Oh, there's nothing quite like the significant other creeping in the back of the stream.
With the doggy.
With Doge. Let's
I
go.
had dog bowls in here.
That's amazing. Welcome, everybody. Holy snikes! We got a lot of people to start the game. This is usually where we finish. I'm excited. It's like you guys really want more D&D on Mixer. I love it.
Some more Mixer on D&D.
No. Hey, it goes two ways. Tyson, what have you been doing this week?
Well, I just beat Anthem pre-stream. A little pre-D&D hangout. Needed to beat the Heart of Rage, so did that. Other than that, Overwatch. Maybe do a little music tomorrow night. We'll see. That's been my life, man.
Ooh, a little music. What are you gonna do? Like just at the house? Or you got a gig?
At the house. The girls can't do it, but I'm gonna. I think Colt and old buddy. I don't know if you remember Whitney Wilson. He kind of managed the River House. Scruffy beard. Went to high school with him. Played music with him. So want to try like a little bro session, maybe?
Oh, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Yeah. Get other dudes that can sing better than you. Yeah.
That's the bar set real low on that. Right
I
there.
can't wait for the first charity goal where we make you sing for an entire session. It'll have to be a high one. Chad, you did another mini painting stream this week.
Yep, doing that 2 nights a week. It's a lot of fun. I had I'm big in Canada right now.
Famous in Canada.
Have you been looking at your stream
watch
analytics?
me? 3 were from Canada, so I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Canada.
We talked beavers, Mount Me hats, Poutine, all the greatest hits of Canada.
All things you have mispronounced. It's fine.
What did you paint?
Poutine. I'm sorry, what?
Poutine.
You said Poontine.
Poutine.
Why would he not say Poutine?
I remember you said that last time, and I giggled, and I didn't say anything to correct you. Because it's funny.
Whatever.
I love you, Chad. I love you.
Going out on them streets of Montreal searching for some Poutine.
Hey, you ladies got some of that Poutine?
Maybe you'll find that at the Triple D. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I painted this like White Walker guy. I don't know if you see him.
No, can't see him at all.
Good.
One day.
I don't want you to see him, Carl.
Serena, have you found
yeah.
a game worthy of your attention, your time yet this week?
I've just been playing a giant mix of games and dealing with babysitting my mother-in-law's dog, who I'm sure Chad's stream last night got to see my frustration. I had my office door open for 5 minutes tops while I ate, and he peed in 6 different spots after I let him out. I was
was
so
awesome.
angry.
Sounds
So
like a
angry.
party.
Live tweeting it essentially to me, and I was loving it.
Well, I mean, I was a little bit hangry. I hadn't eaten, and I had to clean up piss, so, you know. Exciting thing, too. Mike, you'll love this.
Yes.
Yes!
That's amazing.
My shit's really zoomed out. What I saw the D20. What's it say?
Things are about to get dicey, and it's a roll to 1.
It's so good.
Pun.
So good.
The only hope is that I make a fortune off of your shitty puns someday in merch, Serena.
One day.
It's my only hope.
Rob, that's why you run D&D.
Hey. That was not bad. I mean, hey, I can't hate on that. My show's name is Saved by the Spell. I mean, come on.
You're welcome.
Mike and Carl, what about you guys this week?
I haven't played shit. We got a new place, so I'm moving into it.
Oh,
Finally got a new
snap.
place? Yay!
Yes. In 10-degree weather.
Yay!
No, I just figured you guys were announcing you were going to become homeowners, having kids, you know, settling down on the farmstead.
I thought you were going to say hobos at first. Like they're becoming hobos.
I would be so up for being a hobo.
Yeah, we're done here, right? We're done wrapping up.
No children, no thank you, never. Thank you.
They're gross,
They're sticky all the time, and they always have to pee.
and they can't take care of themselves. You put them outside.
You can't leave them home by themselves. They can't feed themselves. Like, it's too much.
I wish you
I
guys
haven't
would
played
quit
anything
describing my life. Okay? Still here in the same room. Yeah.
Long-haired baby.
Little Samson baby. That makes me happy for some odd reason. Yeah, so over on the channel, when we're not playing D&D, we've been playing Anthem. Good news. Even though we're not entirely prepared, we're still gonna run D&D on Sunday for the first time. We're gonna try to get prepared over the course of the weekend. Yes. You're here
News to us.
Playing.
You're here first. Well, it's Wednesday. We got a few days in advance. Are you still available? Because if not,
Yeah.
okay, well, that's great. If not, I'll just roll with a partial crew. This is how this week is.
Yeah.
How are we gonna choose our characters soon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said there was gonna be an info drop today, but I worked at the bar for a lot more hours than I thought, so there was no info drop. There was only this, but
Rob,
yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I told Serena, hopefully she will do it with me. I am legitimately every episode of Cyberpunk cosplaying my character.
Well, it's months.
Maybe not this first one because I didn't know it was going to happen this Sunday, but
Nope, get it together.
Chad, you should be a bird.
no, I was planning on me and Serena. I'm going to play her. She's going to play me. So she'll
Face
be
bird.
a dude,
Hey.
and I'll be a girl.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what? Anybody who wants to be a bird in this universe, everybody's got guns, so hey, game on. It'll be like Duck Hunt.
Birdman.
Yeah, so we're gonna start the Cyberpunk skinned 5th edition game called Neon Regimes. I'm really pumped for it. I actually have new subclasses to send you guys to choose from. And just to give you a little teaser, I hope to God somebody picks the Warlock, because it has, instead of the otherworldly patron being like a Call of the Cthulhu, like ancient god, it's straight up Tron shit. It's a digital entity. So you're
I mean, I was planning on Warlock or like a paladin, so.
Oh god,
There you go.
the RP for that is gonna be so good. I'm very stoked for that. Neon Regimes this Sunday. Yeah, and then we're gonna start filling out, and after this game gets launched, we'll start working on Monday night. So we're gonna go for 4 days of D&D. and pretty much I'm gonna play like nothing else, and I'm pretty stoked about it. A little bit of Anthem on when I stream with the rest of the crap pack. One last shout out as well. If you see Nighthawk MX tonight, go give him some love. If you got some spare change, sub to him. Another one of our members of the crap pack just got partnered at the very end of the week, and it's his button drop tonight. So hopefully he's still streaming. Probably will be when we get done. So we'll get to go mess with him. Whoa!
Someone's lost in the sauce.
Thanks for those Sparky Sparks. But without further ado, I think that we should go ahead and get kicking now. And end our fun of the werewolf dance and go back to a little familiar track that everyone remembers from last week.
We're in a happy place now. It's got chicken.
No.
No, damn it, Ryan.
We can't be sad if we have chicken.
Feels. Oh god, feels.
Oh god, it gives me freaking goosebumps.
Well, there it is again. In the arms of the angels.
Last week, where we left you guys off at, you guys were trying to prevent the city of Skyguard from being blown to Kingdom Come by foiling a terrorist plot from a neighboring kingdom called the Whalegraldian Empire. You guys had effectively fended off both the guards of those explosive crystals and several monsters and a couple of belays, and had set out to try and move these crystals from exploding underneath the city proper. You guys chose two different paths. Clashgar and Aaron went to the east. Zephyr, Bloody Buford, and Carkid went to the south. After a ridiculous amount of fugitive in the tunnel scenes and debate over whether Bloody Buford was actually be needed for the first half of the episode.
Not at all. Thank you, Tyson.
Moral support.
You guys were able to jettison your crystals out respectively. Thanks to a harrowing nat 20, Aaron Ye was able to save her life and not ride out the crystals like Dr. Strangelove and crash into the side. Her crystals exploded and rocked the foundation of the palisade proper, but it did not take any casualties that the group knows of. Unfortunately, on the other side with Zephyr, Carkid, and Bloody Buford, a levitate spell was cast on a set of crystals on their side. Unfortunately, due to the effects of the spell, it was stuck in an untenable position where they could only move the crystals out farther from the palace and either go up into the sky or down below into the arbor. The crystals were unfortunately sent down below and exploded and sent a scene of chaos into the port of Skyguard. The last the entire group had seen was a scene where Zephyr was staring out on the side of the rock face, looking out into the destruction of screams, breaking wood, fire all around, where there was a mass amount of casualties. The rest of the group was able to convene without Zephyr after they lost track of her into the sewers and make their way out of belay hole into a
Oh.
you gotta
Ruined.
Ace Ventura.
just a bunch of assholes ruin the mode. You gotta pay the troll toll to get in that belay's hole. I was just waiting. I was like, this is too long for my ADD group. This will be interrupted soon.
Right. There were a couple of pun moments. I kept them in. I just.
Don't worry.
Were.
Now chat's just dumping coins on just to add it on. Just nothing but coin noises in my ear. I will remember this, and I will mute all of the sounds the next time I try to be Fat Mercer. I promise you. You guys exited the trash dump that put you in the slums and made your way back to the keep, only to find it surrounded by guards as well. Upon some pretty hilarious persuasion checks by Aaron Ye to try and sweet talk a guard into some information, eventually shit hit the fan, and you guys ended up being locked in a chase by guards that recognized you as some sort of group that was wanted. Car Kid flew up to the top of what was still a burning steeple of you guys, of your former home base, only to find your beloved cook and housekeeper Neffel to be burnt by flames on the inside. You found remnants of Lockhart's, the dwarven leader of the Shadow Walkers, armor and fragments. You were able to find what was left of a battered and bruised Daddy Fatnuts, but still alive. And make your way out with this information, evading those guards, coming all the way to a crosswalk where you essentially were about to play Frogger until you took a little dip and a left turn and lightened the mood up significantly and made your way into Henrietta's. And that's where we're going to pick up this week, where you guys are currently at the counter, currently with your orders, a very, very large woman with auburn hair and bright red lipstick, curlers still in her hair, several mage hands attending to just a mass of rotating chickens that are dripping fats and juices down to piles of Yukon Gold potatoes below them. You guys have currently ordered breakfast. And for people who stayed till the very, very end of the episode, you actually caught a glance of a gentleman with long blonde hair, beads in his hair, large green overcoat, two very ornate Celtic hand axes on either side of them, currently tearing into a chicken leg down at the side of the bar. You guys, just to remember, Aaron, you are currently searching for a mop. I would like you to give me a perception check. Since you are currently looking for a mop head.
Aaron, you're looking for a mop. Give me a mop check.
Oh, I'm checking for them mops. Gotta mop up all this
Give me a
shit.
ShamWow check. Okay. You find a shitty version, Walmart version of ShamWow.
You got a lib man, which is
That's a 12.
That's a 12. You know what? It's not very hard for you to spot, because Henrietta's Hen House isn't a large establishment. You can look and you can see that there's a mop currently turned upside down in the top left-hand corner back behind the bar.
Okay, I would like to acquire that mop and take the mop head off.
All right, so you start walking and get to the end of the countertop, and Henrietta.
Oh, it's behind the countertop?
Oh, it's behind the countertop, and you go to move back behind Henrietta's bar. Well, what you doing down there, child? As you begin to just cross the threshold, Henrietta doesn't move, but she's like an owl. She's kind of wedged back in there, just kind of turns her head.
Pardon me, mademoiselle. I was just, I need your mop.
Oh, you gonna start cleaning for your supper, are you? Well, how about that? And she claps her hands a couple of times. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
19.
19. She totally believes you. You go ahead and grab that mop. You actually have two mage hands assisting you, so it's much easier to lift the mop. It feels almost effortless.
It's not really what I intended for it, but okay, I guess I will mop. Mopping.
I'll lay a gold coin on the counter and say, "We're gonna buy the mop from you, Henrietta. We'll go take care of it."
But Henrietta snatches up that coin grabs it. Mop head's yours!
Thanks, love.
You guys
I
are
immediately stop mopping.
You stop what you're doing and immediately rip that sucker off. And you currently have a quite damp mop head in your possession now.
There's like shit stuck in it. Oh god.
Guess who this is for?
Chicken skins. Yum.
It's for my dear friend Clashgar to cover up his very bald head.
Hello. Hello. I will definitely blend in very nicely with my natural skin tone of grime.
Beautiful, exactly like that.
So
And
you're
it smells
concerned-
like chicken for you as well.
Your concern is with a bald-headed man, while you have a bird walk amongst you.
You're wearing my coat.
I'm sure that completely conceals my feathers and, this beak and my giant horns.
Oh, I'm so sorry you stick out so much, Cockhead. Here, let me help you with that. And I'll take the mop off of Clashgar and stick it on his face.
No.
Now you
Here you
guys.
go, Cockhead. Here you go, Cockhead. It is your disguise now. You can have it to cover your wonderful face.
It's a familiar feeling for both of you. It's the feeling that you get when you reach in to a very empty and cold bucket of KFC, where the grease has currently started to congeal and become quite damp and cold on your face. You can tell that this mop hasn't been cleaned in some time.
I've never touched a cold bucket of KFC chicken. I don't want to now.
I don't
Missing
know.
out, man.
I don't know what plane you exist on, Chad.
That is
Just
good
saying.
lotion, my friend.
So, if I remember correctly, at the end of last episode, you said we saw Zephyr walking outside.
Away from the harbor.
It was like it was just
A movie shot.
It was a movie shot.
Oh, so we didn't see it. That was just like
No,
a.
just for
Okay.
thematic, so I could be like, she's
Gotcha,
not
gotcha.
dead. There's nothing wrong. If she's not captured, just letting her decide her own RP.
Let me live my bliss. Oh no, it's follow
So-
my bliss.
Rob, I want to, once we're all kind of settled, I want to plop Daddy Fat Nuts in front of me and cast Speak with Animals.
Ooh.
Daddy Fat Nuts is up on the bar, and oi mate,
God damn. Daddy, I'm glad you're alive. What the hell happened, mate?
Daddy's leg hurt. Daddy's leg hurt real bad.
Yep.
Daddy's leg hurt
I'll
bad.
cast a cure wounds on him at first level. And
Cure
I'm
wounds
sure he
at
has, like,
first level is literally like giving that squirrel heroin.
Then yes.
It's a small child with a pixie sticks and a Four Loko and a Surge. Daddy Fat Nuts just kind of goes into thumper mode. Oi, mate, oi. It takes him a second to settle down. He starts nibbling a little bit at your chicken, and he's like,
That's fine.
Daddy better. Daddy's better.
Okay.
Daddy's
Good.
better. Daddy's better.
What happened? What happened to Lockhart? We left him with you. And the place is blown to shit, mate.
I didn't see what happened to Lockhart. I didn't see him. Oi,
Oi, so how the explosion happened?
lots of blue armor. Lots of blue armor. Lots of blue armor.
Like multiple people or just
Lots of people. Oi.
okay. Oi, mate, oi. Rest up, Daddy.
Neffel didn't make it. Oi.
We heard it. We found out, oi.
Neffel burnt marshmallow. Oi.
You've heard.
Oi.
I'm assuming you're speaking with with Daddy Fatnuts. Does he know anything about the whereabouts of our friend?
Do I understand Car Kid even better since I speak with animals?
That's savage AF. Yeah, it's a clarity. It's like cutting through an accent.
Okay. I'll look at him and I'll say,
Daddy Fatnuts actually looks over at you and he's like, I can hear you, mate. Oi.
I'm assuming all I see is a squirrel just going. I mean, I can't understand a squirrel.
Give me an intelligence check.
give me B speech. Check.
Just straight intelligence modifier?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a 4.
It's a 4? Yeah, it's you as you concentrate, like it's a CSI episode, you're like, damn it, I should know this. Like, I used to be able to communicate with beasts of the field slightly. All you can really make out is like, is that squirrel saying oi?
I'll look to the group and I'll say, Daddy Fatnuts, he saw multiple people in blue armor. He has no idea what happened to Lockhart. But like Cockshit said, as he said, Shuffle turned into marshmallow.
Oh, God. And about that time when you're speaking, a large electrical surge jettisons through Henrietta's hen house and slams
Scourge.
into everyone's crystals. And
Scourge, you'll never get butt touches this way.
You only get tea bags of healing now, Scourge.
I just wish there was a camera on my arm that saw me while I was trying to fade music out, just going, ah! And jump.
It was what not.
What not? I will give you the what for.
And about that time, the music stops. Henrietta slams on the counter. Goddamn gramophone! Can't get any good technology in the realm. Everything kind of just kind of gets on, pulls up online. However, the moment that happens, you actually look over and you no longer see the long-haired blonde individual in the green overcoat. There is only smoke and what appears to be give me a perception check on that.
Did he get hit by the lightning?
Did he turn to powder? Like at the end of that movie?
Turn to frog. Someone played a blue cancel card.
25.
25. You come over and you look down and you can actually see what resembles some sort of runic symbols as you look down. And it's definitely strange.
Is it
Can I
Dwarven?
read them? Is it
Certainly
a
try.
language
It's a beast.
I know Arakakra, Aran, Celestial, Common, Infernal, and Primordial.
Why do you know so many languages?
He's a smart bird.
He don't know squirrel, that's for damn sure.
You look down and, well, pieces of the runes that are, and they're not really engraved. You can see like they're slowly fading away. It's almost like a ethereal kind of like smoke where they're at. You can make out a little bit that almost looks like a celestial symbol. And you can make out stars. You definitely see stars. You see constellations within it. That's the only thing you can make out as it begins to dissipate.
I start to quickly sketch it in my man journal, what I see before it disappears.
Man Jay.
Zephyr, this might mean something to you.
I'm not there.
Oh, you're not there. Shit.
Not there.
Oh, wait.
I'm
Go
just
out of the screen so I don't see you and try to talk to you.
I know Celestial, if that's what it's
I mean, I feel like I also know Celestial, considering.
Well, so do I. That's why I
Solid
recognize some of it. But
SMR.
Yeah, and you're able to show back, and it looks like, it's no star constellation that you've ever seen before, but you definitely know that it's drawn out in celestial for sure. And
Did we see him kind of do a thing where it looks like he's touching anything and then teleport?
Is it?
he does a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger move. And he
This
hits the
isn't
thing and
ESO. You can't just pull out your arm and be like, and then fast
Roll-
travel to your compatriots. Unless you can.
roll a perception check.
I'll roll with that.
Is there a way shrine around here?
That is a perception. You said that is a 22.
Well, obviously he's not our enemy because he wouldn't be able to fast travel if there are enemies around.
22. Clash guard. When you glance to your left, you're able to kind of slow time down with your ancestral backing. It's kind of like your eyes kind of warg up and go milky white just for a second. Not enough for anybody else to notice. And you kind of see between the lines just a little bit. It looks like right before he vanished that there certainly were more of those runes around him as the lightning struck. But it would be hard for anybody else's eyesight to have caught that.
Into
Does
the
anybody
notebook.
else? Does anybody else go, holy shit, that guy has disappeared? Like does Henrietta go, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, we just hadn't got to that yet.
Okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't we only saw it.
I was just waiting for everybody kind of do their
our
thing.
imagination.
Yeah.
Did that long-haired fellow over there just disappear and break my gramophone? Well, son of a bitch!
Sounds like dark magic, Henrietta.
Oh,
I heard there's a case of it going around.
don't bring up that dark magic around here. You get all the chicken heads fired up. And Henrietta starts to waddle off into the back. Gonna have to sell some more chickens this month.
Can I go over to the gramophone and try to fix it?
You can certainly try.
I'd like to fix it then, or try to, I guess.
What background do you have fixing gramophones?
I'm incredibly intelligent.
She's got a PhD in magical engineering.
Go ahead and give me a straight-up intelligence check to see if you can turn this thing into a Legos Technics project.
Technics.
Yeah, it's a 23, RoBear.
It's a 23. Looks like you understand the basic principles of this thing.
And I have mending if that helps, if anything's like frayed or...
Oh, mending does help. Go ahead and we're gonna have you perform just a general mechanical check on this bad boy. So go ahead and roll intelligence for me.
Thanks for those embers.
Go ahead and do that with advantage because of your mending.
That is a 20, not natural.
20. You are able to find the pieces that looks like it's been frayed. A little bit of the internal wiring. You're able to actually mend in. What's the word that I'm looking for? Where we melt solder.
Capacity.
Yeah. Looks like you're able to solder a few of the ends back together again and just get this thing into working shape. It looks like hell, but it's working. And as you do, the ridiculous music kind of cues back up again inside of Henrietta's hen house. Henrietta goes, wow, and kind of looks over and looks over at you. Looks like I'm gonna have to get you another gold coin for fixing my gramophone. She flips you another gold coin.
Catch. Pocket.
Goes, matter of fact, you and the rest of this rambunctious crew can just have breakfast on me. How about that?
Oh, wow. Merci, mademoiselle. That is very agreeable to us.
Yes, it is. Henrietta's holiday horror. Thank you, please.
Just remember, kids, if you end up hanging out over there on the west side of town, you'll end up living in a van down by the river. I'm gonna go fix some more chicken. I'll be right back.
A caravan?
It's a caravan. It's short for caravan. She shouts that as she goes back into the her little side kitchen, and as you can see, as she exits through, her ass just isn't quite able to get all the way through. It just kind of gets
like Baloo from the Jungle Book.
It gets stuck there. Yeah, it is kind of like it's got to do a little dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun to get that thing shook in there, and then she's able to fit.
Grab some butter, Paula Dane.
I'll
So you can hear her yell out, "Don't challenge me, Baldy!"
Oh. And I look forlornly at the mop on Car Kid.
Who's this sexy bird
Class
with
guard,
the long hair?
would you like the mop back? I feel like this is more of your thing than mine, perhaps. I just ate a chicken. My stomach's a little upset, and the mop is not helping these circumstances.
No, it goes with your aesthetic a little bit better than mine, really. Just go ahead and keep that.
I figured I might stand out a little worse than, being that I have feathers, I'm a bird, and I have horns and a beak. It's just odd placement, and apparently people are looking for us. Still dealing with eating a chicken and what just happened.
Yeah, I can tell it bothers you. You've said it like 3 times in one sentence. That's wild.
It's weighing heavily on my mind.
Yeah. Well, if it makes you feel better, we need the food.
I don't know why it bothers you so much, Cockhead. I mean, is it really to be expected? You can't ever protect people, it just is going to end up with them dying.
Wait a minute, wait. Are we really not gonna talk about shitty Thor just fucking disappeared over here?
I mean, is it...
Just gonna gloss right over that.
Is it really that surprising?
Yeah. The guy just fucking disappeared.
Okay, what do you want us to do about it, Bloody?
I don't know, but let's at least talk about it.
Okay, what do you want? He's gone now. What do you want us to say?
There's that gift.
Well, I for one miss him with all my heart. He meant so much to me. I don't know, it's just fucking weird.
I mean, lightning struck. A thing. Now we have this. This is, unless you know what this means, Buford. Do you know what this means? This.
Look, let me see.
Drew you a picture.
I read lots of things, words included.
So none of us know what the constellation is?
No, it's an unfamiliar constellation.
Okay.
It doesn't particularly resemble anything that you've seen before either. It's not like a typical. It's not like a Big Dipper. It's not making a bow. It doesn't quite make any sense.
Well, maybe if we find Zephyr in a little bit, she's a little bit familiar with, how do I say this, unworldly things that might not be of our plane or nature. So I don't know if we want to eat and try to track her down. I've tried to contact her on the magical earpieces of whispering, but she's not responded.
Elven earpieces.
Well, I can always
Earpieces
disguise
of whispering.
myself and go back towards the tower and see if she's there.
Well, I mean, that worked real well about an hour ago, so...
They didn't know it was me. I didn't say I'm gonna go up there and say, hey guys, have you seen this bluish lady walking around? I was gonna look for her. But also, going back, it seems like Victor had some kind of tracking device on him, because Daddy Fatnut says there's multiple people in blue armor, and the place went up like a tinderbox.
I
Wait.
think...
He doesn't know what happened to Lockhart either. Right, Daddy? No, he ain't got no bead on Lockhart, right?
Daddy shakes his head.
Wait, wait, oh wait.
Oi.
And,
I think we should eat, take a minute, rest up as long as we can here, and maybe find Zephyr, and GTFO. I mean, the whole. the city's looking for us, and they think we're responsible for what just happened.
Could you say
How
that
far-
any louder, Gocket? How many times do you have to say it?
We're being hunted!
People are looking for us. We blew things up.
We are the most dangerous game! How far away, Rob, is from the tower are we at Henrietta's? Like, we're talking like if I was to walk there, how many minutes would it take me to get there, roughly?
You're not actually that far away. You're
Okay.
because you guys ran and diverted them kind of going southwest, and you guys hooked back around. You're only 3-4 blocks.
I will place Daddy Fatnuts on Aaron Ye's shoulder, kind of walk to like a corner or like around a corner where you can't see me, cast disguise self as Beavertail Bill from Cape, and I'm gonna walk out the door towards the tower looking for Zephyr.
All right.
I'm
So
going
you-
to prop up and just watch. I guess. So is this like a glass front building?
It is a glass
Like,
front.
can we see this?
But it's luckily because of the rotisseries, it's quite fogged up. It's hard to see through. It's very opaque at the moment.
Okay. I'm just gonna do my best to keep an eye out for the armored guards that might be looking for us, since we were close to them.
Mm-hmm.
And every now and then, just kind of try to check in my earpiece for Zephyr
Don't
or
like it.
Lockhart.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm going to play with Daddy Fat Nuts.
You would
I would.
play with Daddy's Fat Nuts. I mean,
He goes in. You guys start forging an independent handshake that will be impossible for anybody else to learn except for you and Fat Nuts.
I want Bloody to be jealous of our close bond.
He will be. Don't worry.
Well, he is your de facto surrogate son. So.
Mr. Nuts.
By the way, anybody else that's watching out there in Facebook land, Periscope, or YouTube, you have to go to the mixer.com/Captain RoBear feed to see all of the community's ridiculous gifts. It's the only time you'll ever see them. They're not recorded for VOD for many reasons.
That's why.
Looking at you, you people out there. Is that one of the reasons, Rob?
Yeah. Yeah. Mainly just because I don't own the rights to anything that they post there. All right.
Thanks, Internet.
So, Bloody, you disguise up as once again Beavertail Bob, and begin to make your way back down towards the keep. You can tell as you pass like the second and third block. There's an intensifying presence of sky guards in the area. As you get close to the keep proper, that's still slightly smoldering. What was on lockdown before now looks like a full-blown scene. As there are several rows of patrolling guards that have surrounded it. As you look down the street, give me a perception check.
Question, Rob. Are the Skyguard uniforms that we saw, are those blue?
No.
On the guards that we talked to? Or the fancy one?
No, the Skyguard ones are white and gold.
And I'm gonna, just to flavor up a little bit, I'm gonna kind of be walking with like I'm kind of trying to keep the voices out, just slowly muttering to myself. So every once in a while, I have my hair press the earpiece, just like Zephyr, and then I'll just say like, fucking buffalo chips and all kinds of shit too at the same time. Like it's just gonna be nonsense words.
Go ahead and roll give me a performance check with advantage.
Okay.
Buffalo chips. Oh, God.
That's a 14 on performance.
Yeah. You begin to put on your best bum foot forward and and begin
And
to
I rolled a 21 on perception.
and begin to mutter and slowly slipping in a word here or there to try to get the attention of anybody else that might be listening. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, Zephyr.
Me?
Welcome back.
That's
Who?
That's in
Who's
character.
I wasn't expecting to hear my name. Oh, perception, eh? Let's see. Oh, it's my nat 20! Look at it!
Welcome back.
Welcome
As
back.
Mike just
That's
I
so
see your
ridiculous.
soul!
That's ridiculous.
Zephyr, you're currently not too far away from the keep. You have a pretty good advantage looking out. You're actually up on top of one of the buildings. It's kind of like a small cafe that's on the direct top of this building, and you're looking out, and you're sitting in the chair contemplating your thoughts after everything that you've seen near the arbor, and you begin to hear Bloody's voice over the elven earpiece say, buffalo chips, Zephyr.
Cat gone? Why are you telling me to look for buffalo chip?
do I hear her say that?
Yes, you do.
I kind of shuffle down an alley so I can kind of face away from the crowd and go, damn it, Zephyr, it's not the goddamn cat dog, it's me, Buford. It's real important, listen. We're wanted. The crowd is looking for us. You need to disguise yourself quick.
The cow?
Where are you at? No, the crown.
Oh. I'm on a
I
bench.
think we... Well, disguise yourself or get down an alleyway or something. They're trying to wrangle us up like cats.
I like cats.
Yep, but not the kind that are in jail.
Yeah.
Where are you at? Tell me where you're at.
I'm on a bench. I braid my hair, and that's my disguise.
Okay, I need more than a bench. There's multiple benches in this town.
You're currently at the Crescent Moon Cafe, Zephyr.
I look up. And I'm like, oh, I'm at the Crescent Moon Cafe. On a bench.
Right. Hold tight. Don't look at people in the face or stuff.
But that's where their eyes live.
Yep, we don't want them to live there. We want to see their toes or something. So I'm gonna make my way towards the Crescent Moon Cafe.
Yeah, and it's not too far. It's only about 2 blocks from the keep. And you're looking up for the signage. You can see that there's actually a large exterior stairwell that leads up to a cafe up on top of the roof. As you make your way up there, there's only a couple other patrons sitting at one of the far end of the wooden slat tables that are there. And Zephyr is currently kind of like a little overlook bench, just looking over at the keep as it continues to smolder.
Before I walk up, I say, "Don't worry, I look like a bum. Well, like a real bum, not like dirty like I normally look. I got a big beaver tail of hair. So don't be alarmed when I come speak to you." And I walk up to her, I go, "Oh, go, this dark magic, let's get out of here." And I kind of put my arms around her shoulders, and I kind of like huddle her into an alleyway.
Beaver man, why are you touching me?
Yeah, don't worry, it's dark magic. I told you I would look like this, dark magic.
Give a persuasion check with disadvantage, Chad.
Shit. I didn't told her I would look that way.
I have -1 intelligence. Come on.
Persuasion. That would be a 3.
I wanna say that after I braided my hair, I took one of the scarves off I was wearing and I wrapped it around my head and around so it covers up my head area.
I gave you a Christmas present too, and I wanted it on the wall, and it's not.
It's here and it'll be here soon. I'm sorry, I'm too busy crafting worlds.
Soon.
God damn it, I'm a world builder, not a wall decorator.
I'm over here making up people and
You
stories.
took my feelings and you smashed them.
Owlbear, don't care. It'll go up there. I swear to God it will. I got most of my gifts all in front of me. It'll be here.
RoBear don't care.
And as you're currently being shaken by a bum with a large mass of a skullet hair that is currently compounded into one large braid that resembles a beaver tail. And he's shaking the shit out of you going, "Dark magic, buffalo chips, dark magic."
I don't have any snacks for you, crazy man.
God damn it, Zephyrus made it. It's Buford. Pocket sand.
I mean, you were just, near the sand, so you could definitely have sand on you.
Roll, both of you roll a perception check.
Oh, God. You're going to get arrested.
That is a 24.
24.
So perceptive with sand in your eyeballs.
Yeah.
15.
And you guys both look over, and you can see it in the eyes of the couple that's there. It's a long brunette half elf, slender, and in some more fashionable robes, and definitely his elvish, possibly significant other, are both just taken aback just a little bit as they slowly sip their beverages out of a very fine, small glasses, and just kind of scoff under their breath just a little bit.
I'll wipe the sand out of my eyes and I go, Zephyrus, Buford, you stop throwing sand in my eyes.
Oh, you scared me. You look icky.
I know. That's
Why?
The point. Because,
Why?
and I pull her off to the side. I go, that's because we're wanted. They think we blew up the tower. I tried telling you this.
We did blow up the town.
No, not this one. And not on purpose. Let's just not ixnay on the blow up a tower.
But bloody, it was our fault.
Right, I know, but let's just not talk about it right here. Let's not
Can we
like,
talk?
hey.
But I'm mad and sad, and I need to
Right.
talk about it.
Can we? Yes, and I agree. I would love to hear your feelings, and I will listen to you.
You're not
Let's
listening
just
to me
go
right
somewhere.
now.
No, I know, but I want to listen to you in like 10 minutes. Can we not be in a public place?
I'm gonna
Tell her to calm
Please.
down. Tell her to calm down. She's being irrational.
I'm gonna get hysterical,
Why
and you'll
don't
have to.
you ever listen to me?
I will listen to you, please, please. Let me
you
listen
listen
to
to me
you
right
somewhere
now?
else.
Bloody-
I know, but
Buddy, I
just
want you to
listen
roll a
you.
persuasion check with ultimate mansplain disadvantage.
Son, man, it's funny. I just don't want to be in the top. Out in the public. That's 8.
Bloody,
I just want to listen to you, not out in the open.
you're doing a terrible job of trying to listen to me right now, and
know.
I just can't with you, and I just turn away, and I'm like, I don't want to talk to you, you beaver man.
I know. I don't want to talk to me either, but here's the thing.
You
I
keep
don't
talking,
want you-
though.
Right. I just don't want us to get arrested. That's it.
Maybe we deserve to be arrested.
And
I don't think so.
at this point, Beavertail, Bloody, you feel a tap on your shoulder. Excuse me, ma'am, is this, whatever this is, disturbing you?
Is this a guard?
No, it's actually the well-robed half elf that was sitting across a few tables away.
I
He's
turn
an
around and go,
ex-boyfriend that won't stop following me, and I made some mistakes, in the past with men, and now he just won't go away. And anytime I ask him to listen to me, he just keeps talking over me and not letting me explain my feelings, and that hurts me. And
he leans in and he goes, you do realize that he has a beaver tail?
the beaver tail happened after I broke up with him. I don't know why. Like, no.
He goes, and he begins to assess the scene and slowly back out like the Kool-Aid man. Slowly goes,
no! Thank you for making sure I was okay.
you're welcome. And
Literally every ounce of expression just drains from my face, and I go, let's sit and talk right here, right now.
I sit on the ground.
I sit too, but I like try to cover whatever I can of her body facing the street.
You smell bad.
Right, I just got out of the sewers. Like you did.
But I was near the ocean, so I like washed off.
Right, I didn't get the luxury of washing off, I'm sorry. But
Kind of did.
where'd
What?
you go? Where'd you go?
I don't want to sit here anymore. I want to go.
Yep, okay, let's go. Can we do it sneakily, or how do you want to do this, Zephyr? Please help me help you.
I want to stand up on my feet,
Right?
so I'm gonna do that, and I do.
I stand up and offer my hand.
I don't want your hand. I don't want
Okay,
you to touch me.
that's good.
You smell bad.
Right. Can I tell you where everybody else is at?
Stop talking over me. I'm dealing with a lot right now. Where's everybody else?
We're at this chicken place. Do you want some chicken? Or we can stop and get you anything you want on the way.
Chicken's fine.
Okay.
Let's go.
Right. Do you want me to lead, or do you just want me to tell you how to get there and I follow behind you?
Is it Henrietta's chicken hat?
Yes, it is.
I know the way.
Okay, you lead the way and I'll follow behind you.
No, walk beside me like an equal.
Okay.
We walk there.
and
Can we do it sneakily?
Go ahead and both roll a stealth check as you guys exit the Crescent Moon Cavern.
Natural 20 on this bullshit stuff. I can't persuade her at all, but I can fucking sneak the fuck out of there.
You
I
are
got a
so
17.
determined to get out of there.
Jed,
Do.
there's nothing you could do from the force of nature of Carl's RP. There was no escaping that. But the absurdity of having
Mike.
the absurdity of having to drop the line after you caused a potential domestic terrorist attack that were at the chicken joint. Only D&D.
All I know is that felt way too real in college with any real I'll be like, oh my god, can we just do it? I just want to sit here. Now I want to leave. Now I want to sit back down. I'm like, yes, okay, yes, we'll do this. I will do this with you.
That entire scene was pure brilliance. You guys are able to skulk your way back and make undetected. And as you pass by, once again, collecting a little bit more recon in front of what was left of your keep. It was currently being boarded up in any capacity. Looks like at that point that several covered wagons were taking any of the belongings that would have ever been in that keep out. It looks like it is getting repoed hard.
My spiders! They are taking my spiders! How dare they!
All of the biscuits, all of the spices in the pantry, all of the rooms that we never improv that could have been in this. Oh, your Paladin is just got repoed.
Fine. I'll burn them down.
You pause for a second as you actually see like the most comfortable favorite cat-shaped beanbag chair is actually getting taken out of the front door, and you can see one of the guards like, what is this shit? And one of them actually sticks his dagger in it and he cuts it open just to feel for any. He goes, there's nothing in here, and you can see him just chuck stuffing.
Bloody, go kill him! Bloody, go kill him now!
Well, no, I don't think that's smart. But
You're
okay.
sneakier than me. Go kill him now!
Where are we at, Rob? Is there a way I can pop off a shot?
Look at my lady meow meow pillow!
Okay, just please let me try to do this.
Do you?
I
No,
wanna
it's a bad idea! No, it's a bad idea!
Okay, we're not doing this. Okay. Just understand I was willing to kill that guard for you, okay?
But he's not by himself!
I know, but just know that if you want me to, I will do it, but if you don't want me to, I won't.
I mean, I kind of really want to kill him too, but also, if we're wanted...
Well, we are, but it's okay. Let's just kill him, come on. Nope, okay, nope, yep, nope, okay, that's good. You're right, we should.
Robin, who else is around?
Oh, there's quite the crowd here.
You know those like old McDonald things where it has like they say like all the foods. I pull one out and I go, it's just yes or no. Just pull it and it'll pick for you.
What?
Have you not seen that? Never mind.
What?
Doesn't matter.
What you're talking
It's funny. We're walking. Like,
We don't associate with you, Chad.
Chad attempts to brute force the joke. Just continues to to carry on.
All right, we keep going to Henrietta's.
As you guys make it to Henrietta's, but just as you're glancing and walk back, you take one look back. You can actually see one of the guards is like giving one of those to your favorite beanbag chair that's completely ripped
He's
open.
jerking off on my pillow?
No, just simulating.
If I see this, I say,
What does this boy look like?
is it Kurt?
Is it the beautiful man?
Clyde? No, is it Clyde? If
Clyde?
it's Clyde, Clyde dies if it's Clyde.
Matter of fact, it is Clyde.
I look at her and go, I will kill this man if that's what you want.
It is both what I want and I need, but not right now.
Trust me, he's on my list, and there's 2 people on my list.
Like a zoom in from Assassin's Creed. The video shot goes from Buford's eye, zooming in onto Clyde's California dreaming good looks.
California.
Much like a radio man before he had kids. Just say unwrinkled, baby smooth face. The face that still had seen sleep and was able to go out and drink and hang out with friends and not be forced to play video games with Captain RoBear in the middle of the night because he's a middle-aged dad now.
That's like the most hateful slur you can say, because he's a middle-aged dad now. Life's over, middle-aged dad.
I love it. Thanks, Ivan. And you guys make your way back to the very front. You're at you're at the crossroads. Go ahead and give me another perception check.
Nope, that's an 8.
Well, mine is 22.
22.
No, 21 because I can math very good.
Math.
You see another. Well, you haven't seen, but this is your first time. There's definitely another caravan of guards coming from the right side to your left currently. So it doesn't look like they've particularly noticed you or not yet. But the windows of Henrietta's are still wonderfully opaque and fogged up from the delicious rotisserating that's going on inside. You guys think it's probably a pretty good idea to duck in quick before anyone else notices that you're here.
we do that.
Can't chicken in quick.
The second I get in, I get a plate and I bring it to Zephyr. I just put it in front of her, and I don't say another word at all ever.
Do I see how distressed she looks?
No, you see how distressed I look.
Nobody cares about you.
Verbal
Just because you can't handle emotional baggage does not mean you need help. Get out of here, sir.
No,
Get out
I
of
just
here.
can't handle being put in jail.
You see all of this, Aaron. Yeah, you see all of it. You see the frustration. You see the pain in her eyes. You see it all.
I immediately go over and push Bloody away and be like, "You have done enough."
I take Daddy Fat Nuts off her shoulder and I go cuddle him over in the corner because I can't handle this shit.
We secretly do our little handshake as bye-bye.
Oh, you
What
do.
the fuck was that, mate?
And you see for the first time, like an elaborate handshake that involves multiple movements that can only possibly be performed after a 3-point shot at an NBA game. And
I hold him like this. I go, "What the fuck was that? We don't have a fucking handshake. Come on!" Oh, I put him on my shoulder and I sulk off.
and all you can hear is "Oi!"
Oi. Goddamn right, oi!
That's his Pokemon noise. I've determined that's officially like his intelligence. He's learned to mimic one noise, and that's it. It's just oi 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 oi.
Wait.
You guys are currently sitting at the table together. Aaron, Ye, Zephyr. Card Kid is still struggling through his cannibal dinner.
While I try to fix the mop.
Other chickens.
And I feel at this point that Clashgar and Card Kid are possibly sharing the mop wig, as you guys are kind of on your own little bro date.
So like they are wearing it at the same time, or they decided to rip it in half and like sort of cover both of their heads.
Either way they'd like.
I feel like they would share, considering their relationship.
You don't know anything about their relationship.
They have told us
Yeah,
far
don't you
too
assume-
much. They have
don't
told
you
us far too much about their relationship
Not
and
a-
their sweaty early morning battles.
Not enough to assume anything, okay? And on that note, where we have that scene set, we're going to let the cast go ahead and take a small 5-minute break and go get a new round of beverages and use the restroom, and we'll be right back. Thank you guys, man. Hey, you can go ahead, fuck, Mike. I'm trying to call you everything but your real name. It's like, Clashcar, Short Nord, yeah, you can go ahead and go. I'll hang out with chat.
You got it.
Thank you guys for being a big raucous crowd to start this episode, man. Dude, those gifts, man, those gifts are life. I can't thank you guys enough for those. They're so good and on point. No. I love it because it's a... You guys have a like instant participation with us within the game. And like you call out like anything that may resemble a fantasy trope, you're already like, you got it out. Like, I didn't even know I was trying to describe Elrond. I wasn't. Like, that's just where my fantasy brain was lending to. And I was like, there you go. That's... Some things just happen like that.
So, Rob, I was really thinking about Warlock anyways, so if nobody else wants that, I'm down to climb on that.
It's yours.
Don't worry, I just put in my order for... I literally had to get two... I told Serena, I said, I don't know about you, but I am legit cosplaying every episode.
She told me.
Yeah.
Sent me a DM last night. I was really excited about that.
Hey, let the other people know if they want to do it. I'm all for it. I'm wanting to get wild with this one.
This one would be one to where, like, if you want to get a green sheet and go green screen, this is definitely one to go green screen for.
I'll have to look into that one, or look into that. That may be something I do in a couple months.
No, like a green sheet from like Walmart.
Oh, that's all you need?
Yes, you can totally go cheap on a green screen. You even have a shelf back behind you.
Yeah, I can attach that, no problem. But I've never in my life of the a year plus of playing D&D have actually felt so frustrated than fucking Carl, college girlfriend, and me.
It was, but guess what? Because of your natural reaction to that frustration, you guys had like the fucking scene of the year. So,
I don't know.
Yeah, right there. Kel's got it. Neon green fabric. Boom.
Awesome, thank you, Kel.
Embers are totally worth it because it blocks us from having any kind of chargeback potentials, and it gives you something really cool to do in chat. And it's easier to recognize your message and everything. I would prefer to receive embers than an actual donation at any point in time on the platform.
Carl, you legit had me frustrated.
That was the point.
All right, I'll be right back.
You hurt my soul with that one. I felt like I was at house party all over again, going, "No, I promise we could. No, just go. We'll go to Taco Bell. God, come on."
That was that almost makes me feel bad for Mike in real life.
If you think that's how I act in real life, you are so wrong.
Yeah, that's me. If anyone's like that in a relationship, it's me. I'm not kidding.
She beats him. That's okay.
I am the biggest baby.
Don't cry! Don't talk to me about your feelings! I don't want to hear about that!
That was
Oh, man.
yeah.
I was having a hard
That hurt
time.
me.
I could not look you guys in the face. I had my head down like half the time. I'm like, I can't watch this. It was like watching The Office. I just couldn't. I was like, oh, it's so awkward. It's horrible.
I was doing this because I was like, I can't handle this.
Gonna rage!
Not mad. I was just like, I can't. How do I do this?
You did it.
How do I speak your language?
Just like
can't.
every other guy that deals with that situation at some point in their life.
You're trying to speak. Stop trying to speak.
I can't speak with feelings.
No speaking. No speaking at all.
Yes. Calm down.
Yeah, no, I was being purposefully difficult. Just
I know. And hey, I loved it as much as I hated it.
As much as you love/hate puns?
No, nope, not at all.
No? Not at all?
Somebody had to fall on that sword, and I'm glad it was you, Bloody.
Fall. That sword just split me in half, straight down the middle.
Little did you know, Carl was actually reenacting roleplay between me and my brother blacked out at Mardi Gras 2005, 2006. So.
Oh my
No.
God.
Now that ended with a drink down my back in negative 20-degree weather with nothing but jeans and a t-shirt on because I didn't know it was going to be 20 below in St. Louis.
Oh my God!
You were
Tyson,
wearing a
Where'd you
t-shirt?
think we
You
were?
had sleeves on.
You had sleeves?
I've been
This
waiting
was-
for you to bring it up all Mardi Gras when we've been co-streaming. I'm like, yeah, I did. I Bravo TV series chucked a drink at
And
Awkward
this
Tyson.
wasn't like a little glass. This was like a 40-ounce full ice cold Captain. Well, it was Diet Coke and stuff.
And
Diet Coke and
Had-
stuff.
Hashtag Kate Street.
strong vanilla flavor.
Yeah. Let's just say it had a little Captain RoBear in it.
Oh, let's
even
not
worse
say
sounding.
that. Let's not say that. That's worse.
on
Much
that
worse.
on that note,
Jill,
Well,
gross.
we will dive back into Aaron Ye and Zephyr having a conversation while Clashgar and Car Kid are getting through their chicken, and Bloody Buford making his way in to finally getting that that piece of the thigh he was digging for. Whoever would like to start.
Sheikh, tell me everything. Just tell me everything.
Well, I mean, you guys went the one way, and we went the other way, and then the the crystals, they were just not going the right way. So I went after them, and I was gonna pull them underwater and be like, yeah, we're gonna save all these people and go really far underwater. And then I was flying, and then they were exploding, and then all those people, and all the animals. So that was us. Well,
Zephyr.
that's me.
Zephyr, I want you to answer me this. Did you aggravate those crystals? Did you plant those crystals underneath the castle?
No.
Did you want to blow up those people?
No.
Then it is not your fault.
But there's still more that I could have done that I didn't get to do. I could have done so much more. We could have all gone the same way. We could have done so many things differently.
You can't think like that, though. Now that it's already done, you just have to think on the positives. Think of how many people that you've saved, not on how many people that have died.
You're not wrong, but I still feel the guilt of all of these people's lives.
And do you know what you want to do about that? Because I have a couple ideas that we could do about that.
Well, one thing is completely non-related about murdering a guard, but I would really like to just eat this chicken.
Let's eat this chicken then. We eat chicken.
There's nothing that fried chicken does better than compartmentalize rough times. And you guys begin to feast upon the both fried and rotisserie versions of chicken before you and the delicious drippings on the taters. As you guys take a little bit of time, you guys officially get a short rest. Not a long rest, but you have a short rest.
Klashgar, this is gonna be, this is bad, but the more I eat this fried chicken, the less I hurt in the inside because it's just so tasty. I don't know why I didn't go around so long ago. I always thought, since I'm a bird and this is a smaller, less fortunate bird, that it was just taboo, but like a sort of cannibalism. But I mean, if humans and other barbarians and people like tasted this good to you, I think you would do the same.
Oh, I absolutely have, little man. I know exactly how you feel. Whenever I used to eat goblins, I mean, they're kind of related to the half-orcs, but, had to do it. You grow up in the wilds, you have to eat like a wild person. It's called sustenance, and that's what we need.
Really, this is just comforting the awkwardness that I'm trying to avoid. I don't even want to look at Zephyr. I don't know if she's seen us yet. I think the mop has helped me blend in. Maybe she hasn't noticed us over here. But I don't know what to say to her. Normally, I'm really good at talking to people with the words. But,
yes, I very much know that. I do an eye roll.
I feel that in this particular instance, I should probably just keep my distance for the time being.
He's learning. I'm so proud.
I will. Let me see your journal. Not a specific page, just a blank one. Can I see that real quick?
See with your eyes, not with your hands.
I just want to write down, today was a good day for Car Kid. Learned a lot.
Well,
because you, my friend, have realized that sometimes not speaking is the best way to communicate and give people space. So, good on you, bud.
Normally I like to fix things and gather information, so talking is the best way to do that. But after what happened, I don't even know if she knows about Neffel, and does she know about our friend? I can't think of his name.
Yes, Lockhart.
Gimli!
The bestest
Not
friend
quite.
ever.
I would say that sadness is left for another time. Let's just take this in small steps, shall we?
Go ahead and everybody in Henrietta's give me a perception check.
That's a nat 20, dear RoBear.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
25.
Getting all our nat 20s out early.
I got a 9.
10.
15.
Clashgar, Bloody Buford, and Zephyr. All you can focus on is a sound. You hear kind of a sear come like just a sizzle, and you can see, God damn son of a sea-hooking bitch! As Henrietta's shaking her hand, and it looks like that she didn't quite have her oven mitt on all the way as she was taking out a new rack of biscuits. But but Car Kid, you're looking up in it's almost as disturbing as the scene in Jurassic Park when the T-Rex puts his nostril up. Or no, it's a raptor. Raptor puts his nostril up on the glass and blows hot air up against it. You can actually see make out the face of a city guard begin to try to wipe away the condensation on one of the windows. He's trying to peek in there and look and see what kind of wares are inside Henrietta's. And you can make out that it is definitely the all too familiar look of the piece over the nose and a couple winged outcroppings on the helmet, that it's definitely a Skyguard soldier.
As soon as I see that, I say, guys, we got company, and I cast Minor Illusion outside, 30 feet away from me, like the sound of firecrackers going off.
And you can see that his face immediately turns away, and there's just kind of a porthole with a shitty impression of his chubby cheeks.
Guys, city guard here. I hate to break up our food, but we need to move. We need to get out of here. They're outside. Someone, Henrietta, is there a back exit?
I cast Healing Word on Henrietta.
Healing word on Henrietta. What do you whisper? What do you whisper to Henrietta?
Thank you for the chicken.
He goes.
Or is it just one word?
It can be whatever you want it to be. She goes, awful thoughtful of you, child. Looks over and goes, well, looks like some people got to run in with the law. She kind of kicks open her kitchen doors that are that open up like tavern doors. She goes, never quite did like paying my taxes on time, if you know what I mean. She currently holds the door open for you guys.
While I walk out, I'll slap down 20 gold on the table and just leave out the back door.
As you slap it down, she pushes it forward and gives you a wink. She goes, I'll be seeing you later.
Oh, mama. And I leave.
As you guys make your way through, you can see it's a whole extra galley kitchen back behind here. Once again, full of mage hands. Nothing but about 8 different sets of pink and purple ethereal hands that are both prepping and brining. And as you walk through, you're like, oh my God, this is the place where dreams are made. As you quickly are jolted back into reality that you got to get the fuck out of here. As you guys exit through the back door, and you're currently kicked back out into the alleyway again. Still have not crossed that large crosswalk that leads into the next section of town.
Can I look around, see if there's any guards?
Yeah, as you guys exit out the back and you make that right turn and go back up to the street, just kind of look and peek out. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Anybody wanting to assist can go for that as well.
It's a 15 on the investigation.
21 investigation.
All right. You can look out and you can see a couple of the guards now gathered up around where Car Kid's fireworks were at. Kind of staring off, circled around. It's about 10, 15 feet around them has cleared out as they're trying to ascertain what exactly fucking happened here. And it looks like their attention is focused on it for the moment. And there's only about 3 or 4 of them.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. And I'll head towards the direction of the Triple D.
All right. All right.
Can I just say that whenever I listened to the episode from last week today, and you said it's called the Triple D, I was like, oh my god, we're gonna meet Guy Fieri. It's gonna be Dungeons, Drive-ins, and Dives.
Who knows? Who knows? All right.
Lockhart, if you can hear us, if you're within earshot, we're heading to the Triple D. If you can maybe meet us there, that would be great. We need to get out of town.
Hey, I think we should stop using these things because if Lockhart, I wouldn't know that. Never mind.
So sad.
Nothing.
Do I get a response?
Nope, we're gonna retcon that I never even say that.
No,
I'm asking if I.
Yeah,
if
you do not get a response. As you guys begin to run across the street, I'm going to be a benevolent DM and let you guys roll stealth.
Well, yeah, of course we would roll stealth across the street. We're not just gonna go clanging and banging.
I want you to let me know next time.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we haven't moved yet.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
Do I get an advantage because of the mop?
The mop provides a straight roll.
Sweet.
I click my little button. I feel like I'm gonna need it.
We've already clicked ours. Dang it.
No, those are once a day or once after a long rest.
Yeah, once a day. They're not on the. Those things would be OP as shit on a short rest.
24.
Mm-hmm.
I love the shadows.
20 not natural.
Mm-hmm. Keep her going.
Well.
9.
Yay! Clanging and banging, buddy. Clanging and banging.
As you guys begin to make your way across the crossroads, a busy intersection where you once again see those long-haired yaks pulling a lot of carts, those large beasts of burden. You can look over and see one of the guards that's currently looking down hears that yak and turns around, and he can zoom in and he gazes upon the mop that's on your head, Clashgar. Just kind of beads up his eyes a little bit and begins to walk towards you. The rest of the group sees this. Clashgar, you do not see this. And begins to follow back. About 15
do I
feet
see it,
behind.
or I also not see it?
You don't see this. You were taken in by the fact that you are surrounded by merchants and goods, and you can only imagine what kind of loot or amazing things it could be behind any one of these various canvas wagons.
I am also eating chicken that I have taken with me.
Yeah.
To go chicken.
Oh.
So this is a single guard following us about 15 feet behind, just kind of like stalking its prey type of thing?
You can't tell if he's stalking prey or not, but he's definitely following a half orc with a mop head on top of his head.
Dang it, Mop.
But we know.
More curious.
that he's seen this.
How do you find Dave Grohl in fucking drag? The gifts that you guys find are amazing.
But the rest of us notice the guard is kind of got a beat on us?
Yep.
Okay.
Klashgar, don't look, but we have company. We have a single. We're being followed. Perhaps me and Bloody can split off, and you guys continue forward, and we take care of this quietly as he walks past.
What's this guard looks like? Does he look like Clyde?
Does he look like a bitch?
Give me
I'll
an
just reach up.
Give me an investigation check.
I'm gonna help with that.
As I reach up to respond, I'll flip a little strand of the mop and act like that's what I'm doing. Just be like, okay, I'll just keep walking forward and just flip a little bit of the mop back.
Your beautiful hair.
You're beautiful.
They all look like Clyde to me because I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, I rolled a 17.
Roll
Every
17.
guard is Clyde.
He's a ways back, but you can definitely tell that he's got blonde hair, and you can kind of see a little bit of a shit-eating grin. And you can see he follows up till about the point where you guys are going to get on the other sidewalk. Kind of stops in the middle of the street and just stares. Just watches.
Okay. We'll just keep going, just paying attention somewhat.
It's tempting,
Just act cool. It's the cops. It's the cops. It just.
but
We'll just.
it's kind of the cop that I have angry feelings about.
I go, is it Clyde?
It might be Clyde.
Aaron, yeah, what'd you do on the reroll?
Reroll for what? For investigation? It's like a 12.
You can make out the blonde hair. You can't quite tell if it was Clyde or not.
I have nothing against Clyde, really. Not really. I don't know that he ruined Pretty Princess Mew Mew.
You would just recognize him from earlier. That's all.
Oh, okay.
You're too busy flirting with them to realize.
Sorry, dear.
You guys continue to make your way across. You can see now that you've landed on the other side of the crossroads of the city. You can tell there's definitely a distinctively different feel to town on this side. There's definitely a little bit more grit, a little bit more dirt. It's definitely a more of a hard knocks kind of spot as you're constantly kind of being bumped back and forth just a little bit by people. It's a little bit packed in, just a little bit tighter. There's no more flowers in front of the shops. Everything's much more pragmatic and stone. It's not a shanty town by any means, but now everything's just a little bit more drab and practical.
Buford will drop back to Zephyr and just go, I'm really sorry about what happened back there. I just didn't want us to get caught. I should have thought about your feelings more. I'm just not good with those things. I can't hear you guys at all.
Does our microphone not work?
No, you're still good.
You just need to refresh Discord.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Buford, it's okay. You did a great job. I just didn't know what to do with it. I just really think you're great. And here's the pastry. I love pastries. And so,
Can you hear me, Chad?
yeah, I can hear you guys.
Oh yeah, we've been back for a second.
Oh,
We just
yeah.
wanted that to continue.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just wanted to fuck
That's
with
awesome.
Tyson, are you frozen?
He is.
Tyson's gone. Tyson's dead.
Oh no.
Oh God, it was that dark magic. Get
Dark
Tyson on and
magic!
tell me what-
Oh, the
She
dark
said you put
magic.
sleeves on. Oh, he crashed.
Oh, it's another Chad. 2 Chads.
Dubla Chad. Hopefully his
Back to
whole
the double Chads.
hopefully his whole rig didn't crash. Oh,
Blue
it
screen of doom. maybe.
Oh shit! His whole thing. He's down goes Frasier. Well, we already took a little mini break, but if anybody needs to run and use the restroom, this is definitely the time. It'll take him a second.
I
to
got
get
that
back
high
online.
quality entertainment. Watch me paint.
Well,
watch the fast action.
Well, since we're all good, we'll just continue on and wait for him to pop back up.
Chad, obviously you have to play Karkid now.
Guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but there are guards over there, and we are wanted in this town, and they think we blew everything up, guys, and I just don't know it. And Zephyr, you are being hysterical. Just calm down, Zephyr.
Oh,
Aaron,
the reaction I want to have, Tyson needs to be here
Please.
for.
Please get back in the kitchen, Aaron. I need some more bugs.
All right. You guys are currently on the other side of the crossroads now. How do you guys progress?
If we know that we're being followed, then I definitely want to go not towards the Triple D, but head somewhere on the
Roundabout
side.
way.
We zigzag.
Serpentine!
All right, you guys begin to serpentine. A slow, methodical serpentine.
I say all those things to Zephyr, and I hold out Daddy Fat Nuts as a peace offering for him to cuddle up with her.
Where's my rod?
Oh, you mean my rod?
It's my rod.
It's mine, and I have it.
Then it's my daddy fat nuts.
Oh!
I give a sharp whistle.
And he
He
does.
jumps back onto my shoulder. He does. Oh,
I
he's
feel
my
like he
goddamn pet.
I feel like daddy fat nuts should roll.
I'm sorry, you're gonna give a sharp
That is
whistle
not
while we
fair.
being followed?
It's a quick like, but that's not fair. He's my goddamn pet.
Give a persuasion check with disadvantage, Zephyr.
Let's see those nat 20s.
I got you.
If you roll 2 nat 20s, I have to have Mike take pictures. I will not believe it.
Sweet.
I'll take a picture of it.
Okay, the first one, 16. Plus 5. The second one is an 11. Plus 5 is 16. So either a 21 or a 16.
16. As you stick your hands out for Daddy Fat Nuts. Daddy Fat Nuts looks over and pulls. He scrambles out underneath your cap again. Well, actually, are you still Beavertail?
No, it only lasts an hour. I assumed that would have dropped,
Okay.
and I walked in
Yeah.
anyways.
It's dropped. Daddy Fat Nuts rolls out and he pulls on your earlobe and he goes, "Oi, oi, oi." Puts his hand up and he actually goes over and willingly goes over and just kind of gives you a hug. And sits, gives you a little hug and a nuzzle, and he looks back over at you, Bloody, and he gives you a thumbs up, and he gives you another little pat and the all too familiar 2-hand animal massage for just a second before he scurries back over to Bloody's shoulder.
16 wasn't good enough, eh?
Not to stay. Enough to get affection from him.
Yeah, that's fine. I still expect my rod.
Expect all you want, love. I drop back to the back of the group. And as we're walking, I want to, without her knowing, put the rod back in the bag. I'll roll a sleight of hand if you want me to, because I don't want her to know.
Go for it.
Which bag?
What do I roll perception on that?
Chivo, you want to natural fucking 20.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, baby.
I'm just telling you, I hardly ever roll them. I roll 20s on the most
Back to
dumb
mine.
things in the world. My animal handling check for Daddy Fat Nuts, that was a natural 20. That's the only reason. Just saying. It goes back in your back. You get what you
Well,
want. You
I
don't know about it.
rolled a 17, so...
You don't see it. I mean,
No.
It's
You should click it. You should have clicked it so she would have like moved forward and been like, heck.
Oh, I should have done that. Retcon. Click.
I mean, with the nat 20, I feel like.
Still not thy son?
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh, there he went again.
Oh.
There goes my hero.
Yeah, I'm just getting him online.
He's ordinary.
Alright.
Did you comb your hair while you were gone?
Me?
No, Tyson.
Did he?
I have no idea what.
I
Looks
wasn't
like
looking at
Tyson
his
combed his
face.
hair.
Oh, I see.
Stress cone?
Yeah.
Wow, it's. Does not like that right now. Let's see how to bring him back. We're gonna have some troubleshooting on a Sunday because this isn't how it should operate.
He said he doesn't know why, but he doesn't have our Saved by the Spell server anymore.
Oh God, I kicked him from. I didn't just kick him from the voice channel. I kicked him from the whole server. Oh God.
Oh my god.
I didn't. Okay, invite incoming. God, it's gonna.
Cut from the team.
Oh God,
on the pitch more.
I hope it doesn't. I'm never gonna live this down. I hope it doesn't delete all of his conversations in there.
Oh, fuck.
That would be horrible.
No, it didn't.
Okay. Oh God,
Yum.
no, I can't join voice. This is just getting worse.
Yeah, RoBear rolled a nat 1.
Oh my
Certainly
God.
did. That's hilarious.
You might have to like I don't know, like restart it. Like I don't have like a specific permission for that. Like it's open in our private.
I think he's restarting Discord, so it refreshes.
Yeah, like I think
Hey,
they.
Tyson?
Okay,
I'm in
perfect.
there
Okay,
Yay!
cool. I guess we'll have to completely restart TrueConf.
Yay!
I'll play the.
MT, his name is Clyde.
I'll
We
play
don't
the.
know if
May-
it's Clyde.
Maybe.
No, I know the name's Clyde.
Wow.
I found that out.
The amount of like FTL has degraded for like it's like at the battle station right now. It's like all shit is going down. All right.
Silence going off.
That's the second time my charters just dropped today.
DEFCON 1.
Uh-oh.
Did I lose y'all again?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna close because this is the only way I know to properly bring it back right now with whatever it's doing. So I'm gonna close everybody out and I'm gonna re-invite everybody from the beginning.
Okay.
Yep,
Oh, there's a mixer status alert. FTL degraded.
that's what I was just talking about.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Serena, just need to pull you back up online. Thanks for
I'm
everybody
sorry,
bearing with us.
Thought you meant completely close everything. So I didn't.
I did that earlier, Serena. Don't worry.
It's all right. It's a lot of things, and I don't do a very good job of explaining them. So
Yeah. That thing's so loud. Hello.
I'm gonna make a not like a starting screen. I'm gonna make a sweet like since Snoop Dogg has a gif of himself dancing. I'm gonna make like a tech support screen for for whenever this shit's going down. Snoop has inspired me by being on on feature for multiple days now.
Snoop is on Mixer?
Snoop is on Mixer.
I didn't know
Snoop
that when
is
you
on
guys said. I'm like,
Mixer.
who the fuck are you
He
talking
barely
about?
does anything.
Yep, he smokes weed and just plays Madden.
I'll be
He doesn't
honest.
talk to people.
I'll be. That's, you know what? That's better than him bullshitting, because that's just him playing Madden, and I like it. I actually like it, because a lot of other times it's like it's been forced. He's just sitting there playing a video game, and I'm in for that. All right. But yeah, the constant center feature with the be right back screen while he's rolling a new one, probably an issue. But we'll get to that in a different date. That's a whole different show. All right. We are all
Let's see
back.
if Charter holds out.
Hey, if not, if it doesn't, then we'll just dial you in, bro, right off the phone. We've done it before. All right. You guys are currently on the other side of the crossroads.
No.
What else is on that side?
You guys have just noticed the pragmatic stone buildings on this side yet. You haven't really ventured any further. You had Bloody Buford in charge, trying to lead you to the Triple D.
I'll get back to doing that.
Do I notice any cool shops on the side? Little window shopping.
As you end up window shopping your way through, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
You notice a head shop called Snoop's on Mixer.
18? Yeah, I don't have-
18. I want you to roll a D4.
Can we find Diagon Alley?
Good.
It's a 1. You kind of look up, and it's a it's odd. It's an odd shop for this area. It has a white and red striped like sunsetter style awning above it. It surprisingly looks like someone's modified the side of this building to kind of look like a camper. You look down, and below that leads up to the steps, it's kind of like AstroTurf almost. It's definitely
Breaking Bad.
it's definitely a fake source of grass that's down below, and you can see two small windows, and it stands out among all the rest of the shops, and there's no sign or anything. It's just very peculiar.
There's the 2 windows, and is there a door? Is it open?
Yeah, you can see the door, and it's kind of waving back and forth a little bit.
I would like to go up and window lick. Hello?
Oh, no.
Hello? Hello?
Roll the window lick. That's amazing. And you kind of poke your head in. You tell the rest of the group, you're like, I gotta poke my head in this. And
We all window lick.
guys, and I'm imagining this 80s style where everyone has a head over the top of each other, like as they peer around the corner. And it starts with Aaron Ye, and then it's Bloody Buford, and then it's Zephyr, and then it's Car Kid and Clash Car, like all around it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-dow.
And you kind of gaze in, and you can see what is a very rudimentary style like lawn chair that's built out of wood and fabric, cross weaving as a large, not so much like the individual isn't. He's just kind of got a bit of a pot belly. It's kind of laid back, and you can see that there's a cup holder, and there's what's left of a crumpled tin can in one side of those cup holders, and he's He's got some male pattern baldness, and it's he's got rather tan skin, just white style A-frame that goes down to his very, very, very simple, almost like potato sack style shorts that he's kind of made. Definitely handcrafted variety. As you walk in, and you can just see just an array of just shit and knickknacks and
It's a thrift store.
Ooh.
and just full of just absolute random little devices that seem to be collected between various points of time.
I would like to look at everything, Rob.
as you begin browsing around the store, I want you to give me a perception check.
Are we all going in or just her?
16.
16. As you walk in, immediately, like ill time, it seems like one of the cuckoo clocks goes off next to you, and you hear just crazy sounds as devices all around you begin going off. Small animated devices that some mimicking animals, some mimicking marching soldiers, all begin to go off. And you hear, and he rolls over, and actually the lawn chair collapses and folds over to the side. It's this pot-bellied gentleman. Kind of looks up and back over at you. Oh, well, looks like we got a customer. Goes, and starts to kind of rub his belly a little bit. Gets back up, and he actually picks up what's left of his crushed tin can and finishes it off and chucks it actually up against, and it lands perfectly on the shelf and stays there, crumpled. Hey. What you looking for?
Yes, I was just looking around. Thank you.
Looking around.
Uncomfortable. Uncomfortable.
He takes uncomfortable to a whole new level. Definitely descends his hand down his burlap sack pants and readjusts himself a little bit. He goes, "Oh yeah, don't want to be too forward, but I smell chicken." And he goes, "It's kind of odd to say, but you guys smell delicious." And he reaches his hand out from his pants and extends it out and goes, "Well, my name's Honker. Nice to meet you."
Honker, it's very nice to meet you. Here, have some chicken. And I put the chicken in his hand instead of actually touching him.
And he grabs that chicken leg and he takes a big, disgusting bite out. You can zoom in as the saliva drips down his 5 o'clock shadow and drips down and go, You want a piece? Holds it back up.
No, mercy. I've had enough. Thank you. You can keep that. I'm gonna go over here and look at these things. Thank you.
All right.
I stand like next to her shoulder, just like I lock eyes with them, give them a little sneer. That's it.
He goes, Honker kind of cocks his head and goes, "Hey, nice fedora you got there." Sits back down and unfolds his lawn chair. Says, "Everything in here's for sale."
I gently pat Bloody on the arm and be like, "Bloody, do not kill him. We are in enough trouble as is."
It's okay.
He made the list too. And I go, hold on. Can I borrow a scrap piece of? I'm making a list. I don't have paper.
Yeah. Always. Yes. Here. Just take it.
Look over. Hey. Look there. That bird over there has got a whole set of horns on him. Hell, the genie lady looking on there's got some horns too.
Mine are all wrapped up.
And he looks over and he goes, hell yeah, rock on, buddy. Throws up some horns and goes, that's what I'm talking about.
You were quite. What was your name again, sir? You were an interesting man.
And he puts his other hand down his pants to relieve himself and gives you his right hand. While he's doing it, stands back up. Name's Honker. Old man Honker.
Nice to meet you, Honker.
That's
Old man Honker.
Stop with that sentence. Oh God.
I'll not be shaking your hand, as you do look like you just fondled yourself most recently.
Oh, really?
but-
Did I do that? Some of my friends tell me I happened to touch my balls before I did that, and I apologize. I'll take. Hey, hold up! Don't leave! I'll take 20% off whatever you want in here. All right?
Sales. Done.
20% off of whatever you want in here. All right?
Always up for a bargain.
We'll see.
What do we see, Rob?
Their clothing.
Do you buy as well as sell? We might have some wares to offload.
Hey, as you can see, I happen to be quite a collector. Okay. Quite a collector.
Do you have any like wigs? Do you have any wigs, perchance?
Well, not as good as the one that you're wearing on your head. By the way, might I add, that is an elegant braid that you have going on there. And what's your name? Goes over to shake your hand as well.
I immediately shake his hand, having been complimented.
No.
Oh yes, well I'm Clashgar.
It's
Nice to
kind
meet
of
you.
it's like passing through a wall, an invisible wall. An invisible wall on the other side is nothing but 17-year-old Stilton cheese. As you can smell what can only be described as a very bacterial substance. It was like you covered your car in mayonnaise and left it out to go bake in the sun. So you get a strong
yes.
whiff.
Well, you seem to be a very earthly fellow. I don't want to.
Oh, and he breathes in real deep. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
He strokes part of the wig that you're wearing with that one hand that doesn't have the chicken leg in it. And you realize at this point, at one point, that chicken leg definitely went into the pants with him.
As he's like stroking, I go, yes, it's a great braid. I take it off. I go, this is actually for sale, as of now.
What's your price on that wig?
I'd probably say 5 gold. It's in good condition. You could smell it too. It smells very much like chicken. It's a chicken wig. It's very hard to come by.
Oh, it gets a big pull. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Ooh, yeah, thank God for advantage.
Let's go shopping.
That's gonna be a 19.
19? Hell, I'll give you 4 gold for it.
4 gold? I think with the braid it's worth 5, but you have yourself a deal.
Deal. You bought it. All right.
Does he shake his hand in agreement?
And he whips out his hand again.
I go, fist bump.
He goes, no, that's not where I come from. And he goes ahead, he takes your fist bump and he slowly starts to force his fingers into your fist bump until he gets there. Do you let him? Do you let him Trump shake you? As he goes in and he forces it and he starts to pull you a little bit further towards him, the smell intensifies.
I think at this point I would not be taking to that, and I would just embrace the moment, and I would just shake his hand back and then grip as hard as I can and bring him very close and squeeze him.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That is disgusting. I don't know why.
Why would you touch that man?
Not to be outdone.
Sort of a dude thing, Serena. Like, I don't know.
Oh,
At least he doesn't have the boob money. Like
That's
where
a
you
20
pour your money in the sweaty
23,
boobs.
Rob.
It's a 23. You
Yeah.
smell something that will remind you of the bog of eternal stench. It's something that would roll up from underneath decaying plant matter from several thousands of years that could bubble up to the surface, and might possibly, there could be petrol underneath where the plant has been decaying, but this time it is not. It is too early. It's only a few thousand years of bog stench as it radiates like a heat, like being too close to an iron. You smell, you take it all in. And it doesn't make you flinch. He shakes your hand and your brace and backs off and begins to stare out. All right, it's time for y'all to get picking. Who is looking for random shit?
I'll look for random shit because I love thrift stores.
I want to look for clothing and disguises.
Yeah, I'm with Zephyr. Look for clothing and disguises.
Same, I need a replacement for my wig.
I look for intricate daggers, throwing stars, knives, anything
Paper
sharp.
clips in a pointy fashion.
Could be antique for decorations, anything.
Okay, we'll start with we'll start with Bloody Buford. Bloody.
Yo.
You immediately run into a large fur coat. And this thing has been matted. It has been well worn. This thing has seen some shit before, my friend. As you browse, you can see that it's been matted down with, several years of wear and tear. You can almost tell that like this thing has definitely been a different color and that it's been yellowed over time.
Seasoned well.
Made me shiver. Gross.
At this point, it may have been, you think maybe like, I don't know, like Arctic fox, but it comes across much more auburn and dirt-like.
I just said, hey, I got this Arctic coat. Yep, and I just keep digging. What's coat? I'm going full Goodwill outlet where I am just digging.
Do you have your mask on with your gloves?
Yes.
Oh, I've always got my gloves at the outlet.
Ooh, that's nasty.
You guys find a large red bonnet hat and a purple overcoat as well.
That goes directly onto Car Kid.
You also find a very, very fine textured cheetah print bowler shirt. As you
Bowler?
dig through the device. Yeah, like button up bowler shirt, cheetah print style, extends a little bit too long above the waistline. One that you could tell probably has been worn by Honker himself.
Dibs.
You also find some bait and tackle. There's actually a bamboo rod, a collapsible bamboo rod with fishing tackle. And there is a small set of windable soldiers.
grab the bait and tackle for sure if nobody wants that.
Oh, we're sure dibs.
Yeah, we're gonna buy all those clothes. For sure.
Go ahead and write them down.
I want a hardcore dig. I'm looking for just odd shit.
Leopard print.
Something odd. I'll roll for it.
Roll a d20.
That is a 3.
Ah.
You reach in into a large pile. It's a bin.
Nice. Me
And
like
you
it.
go in and you grab and you feel something. You feel something wooden. You pull it out
Ooh.
and you extend out and you can see that it is a about 6-7 inches carved wooden pickle.
Oh.
Da 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 da.
And in every way, this wooden pickle is just got a mahogany coat of gliss. Well worn, seems like it's been through a few centuries before.
Sticky?
Honker chuckles as you pluck it from the bin. Seems that you found a rare treasure over there, my man. A rare treasure. And he actually takes it from your hand and smells across it and goes, "One for the ages, mate. One for the ages."
Right. Call kid, I found you something.
What?
And I place it in his hand. It's a wooden pickle. You're supposed to smell it real slow across your nose, like. Oh,
When you-
go ahead.
When you place it in his hands, it clicks and it stops. And it holds in place.
Oh my
It's
god.
a holding rod that's a pickle?
Buford,
Oh, don't worry about that. And I'll just click it. And go. Not strong enough, mate. Sorry.
well, that was strange.
Right.
That's a very odd pickle. Can't be serious.
It's a.
Why does it
Yep.
curve to the left?
Some people just are made differently. So are wooden pickles.
That's are you going to take that? Is that
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just forget I said anything about it. You just erase it from your notebook.
okay? I'm going to continue looking through this pile of stuff over here.
Honk man. How much for all the gear?
Well, as I see it, what you got laid out now, that fine mink coat you got, and that precious wooden pickle, and that sweet ass shirt your orc buddy's got over there. I can tell you what, right now, you ain't gonna have any trouble talking to any ladies tonight.
You already don't.
No.
I'm already wearing it.
Yeah, well, I can tell you what, Thick Dick Rick ain't gonna have any problem over there, all right? And leans down.
Oh, big dick Rick.
He goes, I didn't say anything about big, but I did say thick. Gives you a little wink. And yeah, I'll give you the lot right now for 4 gold, 50 silver, and precisely 7 copper.
Here's 5. I'd flip them 5 gold coins.
We want the purple coat and the red bonnet too.
Oh, do you? Well, I'll make it a flat 6 on that. What about
Toss
your?
them 10 total.
Whoa! We got a big spender over here. Hey, he goes over and starts ringing. He's got a bell in the front. Ding, 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 ding. It's like Long John Silver's just ringing the shit out of it. He goes, "My
I grab
God."
the bell and I give him another gold.
Stuff. He goes, all right. Matter of fact, go ahead. Let your bird buddy over there pick out something else real nice. Real
Call
nice.
kids, pick out something
real pretty.
Hey, what? And he sticks out and goes, "What's your name? What's your name?"
To me or to Beeford?
He goes to Beeford.
Okay.
Clyde.
Clyde? Clyde.
Yep. Clyde.
Hey, real nice to meet you, Clyde. Real
You
nice
too,
to
mate.
meet you. All right.
Real quick question. I got one question. Do you have any kind of weapons and or armaments? Armaments.
He looks over Bloody. He goes. He grabs his satchel. He goes, "I got your gun right here."
Yes.
Right.
He goes.
Yeah.
He goes. "Now, I got no armaments. What do you think
No
this
weapons.
is?"
No shields. I don't. It looks like you have a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I have.
Lots of these.
You are in the house of antiquities, Clyde. High-end antiquities.
Okay.
Do you have anything that plays music? A small music box, perhaps, or a gramophone of sorts?
Gramophone.
Pendants, necklaces.
Hell yeah, I got a gramophone.
Jewelry.
Hell yeah, I got. What are you looking for?
Just I don't know anything that can play music
Bagpipes.
without human or birdman intervention. Just of magical essence can play music, make sounds that are pleasant.
His eyes get real wide. He goes over to the edge of your ear and your horns, and he whispers, "You just say dark magic?"
What you know about dark magic, mate?
You actually don't hear him, Bloody.
Oh, okay. Then you don't know what I just said.
Does that does that interest you? Do you know anything about the DMs?
Do you wanna see the back room? You wanna see what's in the back room?
Only if me and my friend Buford can go.
Who's Buford, you asshole?
All right. Hey, be cool. Hey, looks at the rest of them and goes, all right. Everybody be real fucking cool, man. Be real cool. I was like, all right, I'll show you. I'll take you in the back room.
Do I have to show my ID for this?
I do not know if I want to go in this man's back room.
Are you telling me to come with you? Because I obviously can't hear that.
No, he's went over to you and goes, all right, you're cool. I'll show you the back room.
Buford.
Stop
You got
calling him.
Buford, Jesus Christ, my name was Clyde.
I wasn't paying attention. I was looking around.
Yep.
I don't.
Buford's my middle name. You son of a bitch.
Clyde Buford's a hell of a name. Hell of a name.
Yep, it's my mother's name. Her name was Clyde Buford too. So
Yeah. Buford, he knows about the dark. He knows about the dark magic.
dark magic, you say?
Yeah. I think we should
All
go.
right.
I think we should go to the back room.
Do it.
Clash Scar, if we're not out in 5 minutes, starts breaking stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it. I think you only need 5 minutes. Wink.
That's neither here nor there. To the back room. Show me your wares.
He goes back into the he brings you past just like boxes and boxes of shit. As you pass through, it's just trinkets and doilies and
Ooh, doilies.
more it's like that large bin of rubber chickens that when you get pressed down, you can press it all the way down. It's yeah, he hits one of those on the way through, and he kind of picks one of those rubber chickens up, and he's kind of twirling around as he goes into the back. He goes into the back room, and you actually see back here. It's just a whole row of like vinyl couches, just very 70s upholster, ashtrays up. And it's significantly cleaner than the rest of the shop. It kind of looks like Pan Am first class chairs, if you've ever seen them from the 70s. And he leads you over into to where there's a glass case. And there's a crystal.
Like our crystal? Like one of
No,
our
no,
crystals?
there's a crystal, but it's in the form of a ball, like a large ball. And you look at it, and it looks like it's a bowling ball. But inside that crystal, you can actually see a skull. And there is a skull entombed into this crystal ball. And your two fingers, where that ball is drilled, go into its eye socket, and your thumb goes into its mouth.
Get it.
And
Buy
goes,
it.
goes,
Honker, mate, what is this dark magic you speak of?
well, thought I'd show you since you guys got great taste in that bowling shirt out there. I can tell you what, this bad boy over here never lost a league with it. I've been lawn bowling with that thing for 17 some bitchin' years. Hell, that thing practically wheeled its way into the strike zone. Kapow, baby!
Well, if you've never lost with it, why would you want to part ways with it?
Hey, every now and then, greatness has got to retire, Can't leave these relics just sitting up on the shelf forever.
Well, what would you want to part with such greatness for?
Hell, just trying to make a sale. If you haven't quite noticed, haven't really washed the undercarriage in a while. I don't know if you guys can smell it or not, but
No, fresh as daisies.
yeah, haven't made a sale in a hot minute. This shit don't last forever, even in a shitty part of town. And I'll be honest, I'd really like to go and get myself another whole bottle of ale. Get back into that chair, if you know what I mean. So keep this between me and you. I'll get you a hell of a deal.
Oh my!
Hell of
Can
a
I
deal.
inspect the ball? Can I inspect the bowling ball?
Oh, absolutely.
Can I do an insight check to see if this guy's just full of shit?
Yeah, go for it.
Is this investigation, Rob?
Not good. Oh, it turned out not too bad.
I got a 13 on investigation.
15. Didn't realize I had that good
Yeah.
insight.
Everything Honker's told you seems pretty fucking true.
Does this ball give off any? Well, with the 13 investigation, does it give off any kind of like magic, or is it just a bowling ball?
Investigation check. Looks like a skull inside of a bowling ball. Just like it was described before. It looks
right.
rather ornate for his possession.
My good friend Buford here, he already gave you 10 gold for the wares outside. What is that? Is this going to be included in that 10 gold?
Hell no, this will be 75 gold.
And that's with the 25% discount you offered from earlier.
That's why it's not 100 there, sharpshooter. You're a smarter bird than you even look.
Car kids, you want this bowling ball?
I mean, I do like shiny things, and this is a rare artifact that I think me and Klashgar could have some fun with from time to time.
Oh, okay. Well,
Introduce some new things. Spice it up. I get it.
Gross.
this here, huh? I think we've made some deals. I'll give you 50 gold for it. Right here, right now. And you can have a handshake from the bird. I was fair earlier. I gave you more than what you were asking for. I think you can cut me a deal.
50 gold.
And he got chicken.
50 gold and hell. Hell, I'll even 50 gold. Hell, I'll even throw in this. He turns around, slaps in your hand, looks like a plastic spider ring. he goes, hell yeah. I'll even throw in that spider ring.
Taste.
I won that shit at the arcade down over in the southwest part of town about 10 years ago. Look real nice on you, Clyde.
Cheers, mate. And I'll car kid get your bowling ball. I'll leave you two.
Do my talons fit into the holes? Or are they too big?
It's like a loaf of bread through a keyhole, but you're able to make it work.
That analogy never makes me not laugh. So
I'm gonna start cleaning off the spider ring the best I can.
And before everybody leaves, he goes, all right. I'll be honest. I've been rude here. I will split what was left in the rest of my case over here. And he pulls out a round of incredibly cheap ale.
I'll crack it open and
all of it just has a solid white can. It doesn't even have a label on it.
it's like the beer. It just says beer on it.
Just solid white. As it tips back, it's one of those where it's like, this would be sour if it didn't have just enough hops to make it drinkable. And hey, appreciate y'all running through the shop over here at Honker's. He goes,
Hey,
I ain't had this much fun in days.
it's been a pleasure. Honkers, this was a well-deserved break for us, and appreciate your time and patience.
Patience. I got all day. Hey, come on back. I got plenty of shit back in here. I really do. I'm gonna have more shit next time you come around. And he sets up his lawn chair again, and you can see he sits back down in it, and it's kind of his ass kind of just like pokes out the fucking seat. It's not doing so hot.
Honker, what do you call your place? What's this shop called?
It's called Honkers.
Yeah.
The hell do you think it is? Then go on, get. I'll get some more shit for you next time.
I try to clean up the spider ring as much as I can. And I go, Aaron, yeah, I got you this spider ring. There you go. And I hand it to her. Trying to clean it as best as I can, even though I know it's probably like gross looking, but it's okay.
Is it just a plastic ring?
Looks like a plastic spider ring.
I felt like it fit your motif or whatnot.
I'll take it. Since I don't particularly know that Honkers has been handling it too much, so I'll take it.
Slide on that spider ring. He goes, hey, before you guys leave, you got any of that chicken left over there?
Pat myself down. Oh, fresh out.
I don't deal in the bird antiquities myself.
Hey, no offense, but your people are fucking delicious. No offense. No offense.
Distant cousins.
damn.
I guess we'll go ahead and leave. I'll let Car Kid tell his buddy all about the bowling ball of doom.
As you guys emerge from the back room with a bowling ball clearly containing a human skull within it. You guys exit out the very mock astroturfed fitted doorway of Honker's exotic trailer and make your way out.
Do we still see that guy who's following us?
Give me a perception check.
I'll roll for that too, if I can.
13.
11.
2. Oh wait,
No sight of him.
4.
No sight of the gentleman.
I will just go ahead and start making my way towards the Triple D.
All right.
I want to wait a bit, so it's not like all of us just bunched up, but just wait a little bit before I follow.
I will wait behind with Aaron-Ye.
I will walk with Aaron-Ye when she leaves.
All right. So
I'm gonna. I'm gonna hold back and walk out with Zephyr.
Okay, well, when I said that I didn't want to walk with everybody, you guys are
Just not
literally
walking with
all
me.
walking with me.
I'm the only one
said
walking
it
on
first.
myself.
walking by yourself.
Then I will go with Bloody.
Just lead the charge by myself.
I'm just enamored with my skull ball.
Currently just gripping this skull bowling ball.
I'm eventually gonna need to look at that.
Cockhead, you should probably put this on. And I put the bonnet over his horns.
This is an interesting piece of accoutrement for.
Do you
for me.
if you're gonna have to force that thing on there, like the horns will have to go through the bonnet.
No, I just want to put it like awkwardly on top of it, so it's just like
It's like this.
Got
Yes.
it, Chief.
Like a chef hat.
yes.
Not to question your disguise skills, Aaron, but I feel like this is just putting a big bullseye and drawing more attention to my horns and the fact that I'm a bird walking amongst you people.
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah, awful racist there, mate.
You all are humans, people of.
I am
of
not
the
a
land.
human. I am a fallen Eskimo. You do not even know. You and your bird ways.
Look, you all kind of look the same to me.
What do you mean, you all?
You don't have feathers, and I do, so it's just the general conception is.
So we,
Anyway.
let me get this straight. We all look all the same to you. Me being extremely, like, white eyes, pale skin, and Zephyr, who is blue-skinned and floaty, and then Klashgar, who is gray. Like, those all look the same to you? Are you colorblind?
I mean, you don't have feathers, and it just all blends together. I mean, from when you're flying miles above, everything just blends.
I pull Klashgar aside and go, mate, you really gotta work on the racism with your bird friend.
Yeah, the thing is, it comes from a place of innocence. It's just his upbringing. It's quite a lot to deal with. I really don't even hear it anymore.
That's actually a really good
Alright.
idea. I would like to pluck a feather and put it on my head and be like, now I'm a bird as well. And walk off.
Zephyr, do you follow?
Yeah, dude.
All right.
I put that purple coat over my head
Yeah, dude.
and I tie it so that now it's all covered.
Yeah. As both of you begin to walk off.
Stealthily, though. No, well, not super stealthy, like clinging to the shadows, but casually, so we try not to stand out too much.
Mm-hmm.
Zephyr, before you can, just 1 second. One, I'm happy you're okay. Two, I'm sorry. And three, okay. And I just assume did you walk off?
For now, yes.
Okay.
Now's not the time to talk to me. We can talk later.
I just wanted to know if this looked familiar to you, and I just hand her the sheet of paper from the celestial drawing.
What would I roll for that?
Give me an intelligence check.
No.
Zephyr,
It's a 2 minus 1.
Zephyr, RP however you want to RP it.
You know, I think that I drew this one time. Yeah, this is so familiar. If you connect this dot and I pull like this little like pin out of my hair and I'm just like connecting all the dots and it turns out to be a giraffe and I put it on his chest and I walk away.
This I would never have. Oh, and you're gone. Oh, and I just take off to the sky, noticing that she walked away and denied my weak attempt to try to make an awkward situation more awkward.
Oh, wait, no, fly! And he's gone.
Why are
Then
you
he's
flying?
He's flying with the bowling ball currently.
Yep.
That's super not obvious.
Hey,
Large large bird man just taking off in the middle of a street. Yeah, that's
It's my comfort zone.
And you were worried about the bonnet.
As he descends up into the sky with that bowling ball, if you need to take a quick bathroom break, go ahead and take that right now before we finish up this episode, all right? Because I am.
Bye, Rob.
Spook, thanks for giving us that sub. Appreciate that. Or I say us, it's Rob, but thank you.
Yeah, you're great.
I don't think you're a spook. I think you're a spoke.
What if there's a spot?
It's a SPA 0K3.
It's leet speak, okay? Jeez.
Oh my god, lol. So sorry.
Like you.
Oh. Saran, did you ever look up that samurai thing for
No.
the fighter? Oh,
Literally, no.
All right.
I've done
Literally,
nothing.
I'll find it for you. Don't worry about it. I will do it.
Since we're apparently now doing our cyberpunk thing this Sunday, that we knew literally nothing about. You guys
Feels
found
awesome.
out when we did.
Hey,
Yep.
Chad.
Hey, what, buddy?
I want you to see the book that I got you.
Oh no, now it's no longer mint condition!
So I think it's appropriately called An Endless Quest for Endless Chad, because you have the Fire Seed.
That's awesome. Thanks, buddy. I don't have that one, and I'm very excited for it now.
Look at that thing. What are they even fighting? Pterodactyl?
Who are Yeah, they're fighting pterodactyl, but one guy's like, I don't know, dresses like a villager, and the other one's dressed like Indiana Jones.
Do you want me to explain to you the one sentence description?
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I?
Shipwrecked on a mysterious storm island, you, Davin Farrell, must journey to the center of a fiery volcano to prevent the fulfillment of a strange prophecy of Hector's shade that could mean the end of the world. And that's my best Radio Man voice.
Whatever that is, it sounded amazing. All right.
I love it.
So,
In a world where people fight pterodactyls and Indiana Jones.
you're currently have Car Kid flying up, Clashgar and Bloody Buford in the back, Aaron Ye and Zephyr leading and walking up front. I'm going to assume that Bloody Buford has told them the general direction to go in the northern part of the settlement.
Yep.
I will let Aaron Ye and Zephyr go first if they want to have a conversation, and then we'll move backwards.
That's the thing, Rob. We don't need to talk too much about our feelings. We're still processing them. And when we talk about them, we don't really want you guys to try and fix it. We just want you to listen. So it's good. It's good. We're good right now.
Hey, I don't need you guys to tell me what I already know in real life.
Forgive me for perceiving that you wanted an opportunity to RP. I will let you.
Made a mansplain at RP.
I will let you. I will let you go ahead in a very unexplanatory version of girl talk, as you guys.
We're gonna hold hands and skip. No, that's too a little too obvious. Wasn't the triple D right across the street from Henrietta's? Or was it further away?
Just a little further up.
Okay.
All right. Bloody Car Kid. You guys going to discuss anything? Well, you guys are slightly split up.
Bloody and Clash Car?
Oh, I thought he flew.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Bloody and Clash Car. Yep.
So, yeah, sorry about him. He sometimes flies the coop. Doesn't really. Thank you, Serena. Doesn't really quite get this whole sneaking thing when we need to not do whatever. Usually he's sneaky, but not in situations like this.
Yep. I mean, just kind of obvious, but I mean, if he needs his alone time, I hear that. But yeah.
So what'd you guys talk to Honker about in that back room? I was about ready to start smashing everything. You're back there for like 4 minutes and like 40 seconds. I was counting.
I bought you and Car Kid a bowling ball with the human skull in it.
Oh, it has a human skull in it?
As far as I can tell, but it's just a bowling ball. But
Is it a
Car Kid
real skull?
looks like it. He seemed interested in it, so I felt like I owed him one. He brought me back Daddy Fat Nuts, so I had to give him something besides the kiss I gave him because I owed him that.
And you guys question our friendship. Well, so I'm gonna need that bowling ball. Do you have it, or does he have it?
I just point straight up.
Yep. Well, shit.
All right. Car Kid, go ahead and give me or whatever you want to do while you're up there.
Well, I was gonna fly over and surprise my friend Clashgar.
By dropping it on his head.
And yeah, I was gonna drop the bowling ball from about 60 feet up as I caught up to him. And I say, Clashgar, look up in 3, 2, 1, now! And I drop the bowling ball and say, I bought this for you, my friend.
First of all, you didn't buy it. Second of all, quit dropping shit from the sky while we're trying to be stealthy.
I haven't rode stealth. I just took off after an awkward encounter with...
Right, but we don't want fucking people seeing Birdmen drop shit from the sky either.
And I just want to see what happens when I drop the bowling ball. See if it goes directly to the target that I intended. Like, just kind of right.
Roll to attack.
Oh, shit. What do I have a modifier or anything, or just a straight roll?
Oh no, your dexterity, like you're shooting your bow.
Unnatural 20.
That thing comes in hot. As it descends from the sky, this crystal bowling ball skull comes plummeting down and strokes you on the back of the head. Because I'm assuming your AC is only an 18, correct, Clash Card?
It's only 17.
17. As this thing strokes you in the dome and splits open, you take 18 points. Let me double check on it. Let's see here. I'll go ahead and roll on it. I'll do 8. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as it drops you to one knee as this crystal ball splits and the bottom of the skull ends up getting knocked unhinged and rolling across the street as you have now a large gash on the back of your head where this crystal bowling ball hit.
No.
And now our ball's
Oh,
broken.
motherfucker!
That cost me 50 goddamn gold for you to crack it on his fucking head.
It was supposed to catch.
That's coming out your ass, mate. It's coming out your ass.
I tossed it. He was supposed to catch it.
No.
That's why I told him to look up so he could catch it.
I think it gave me a concussion, and I just like throw up a little bit.
Jesus Christ!
Get the skull. Bloody, can you get the skull at least? And the
Nope,
fragments?
you can get the fucking skull, mate. I ain't doing it.
Good one. Good one. Boom, headshot.
It was a gift. I was throwing you a gift. It wasn't supposed to hit you. I guess I should have told you before I threw it to give you ample time to catch it.
I think you got it mixed up. You throw people parties, you bring them gifts. You don't throw gifts and bring them a party.
In my world, up in the sky, we throw each other fish and we catch it in our mouth. We're accustomed to catching things that are thrown at us.
Remember, us people don't look like you people. Bird people.
I look at Aaron Ye and I like take the earpiece out and put it.
Just turn it off. As you do,
Kind of click.
Arm around Clashgar's shoulder and kind of lead him away. I won't let the evil birdman hurt you no more, mate.
Good shot, though. I don't think I'm that mad about it. I think it's just like, okay, well, yeah, but how, though?
I'm sorry, I meant for you to catch it, and now my gift is broke. But I don't know. Let's at least get the skull, and I'll fly down and try to get the skull back.
Car
yeah,
Kid,
I'm totally down. Yep.
Bloody, and Clashgar. I want you to all roll a perception check.
Oh, fucking shit.
Ooh, all right.
So
20.
just gonna leave your asses.
21.
21 also.
14.
As you see Car Kid begin to bend down and pick up the remains of what's left of this secondhand crystal bowling ball that you guys have procured, you begin to see what looks like almost like a smoke.
Yep.
As he picks up the edge of the piece of the jaw, and you can't see it at first, but it swirls and it kind of
Can I breathe it in?
It kind of makes a little bit of a kind of like a little bit of a like dirt devil. And
Is this coming out of the crystal ball?
You guys released something.
and it's
All
yeah
gonna die.
and
I say drop it and before I fucking go. I don't even stick around.
and as you look at it, it goes up into the nostrils of Car Kid.
Yep, he's fucked. Let's leave him, mate.
Do I just breathe it in?
Yep, you just take it in.
Take it.
Take it all in.
Take it all.
Over my shoulder, I go,
Every
you just...
bit.
Over my shoulder, I go, you fucking deserve whatever's coming to you, mate.
Hey, Vape Lord, do you know what kind of smoke that is?
Can I roll an intelligence check on smoke?
Car Kid, I want you to roll a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Not horrible. 12.
It's immediately exited from your body, back out your nose. This spiraling like smoke storm goes back in, and it gets towards and goes up your nose. Bloody Buford, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Shouldn't I just automatically survive anything because smoky?
Give it with advantage. Give it with advantage.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm glad the first one because the second was nat 1. That is a 18.
18.
Do I know what it is? Can I figure that out?
It's musty, smells ancient.
Can I?
Mildly of vanilla pipe tobacco.
Am I able to do like I did when Aaron Ye turned into gaseous form? Can I actually breathe it in and put it into that little flask that I kept her in?
You try to, but you're not able to exit it from your system.
Okay, I take it. I keep the smoke in. Let's see what happens. Let's fucking party, people.
And the three of you see this at this point.
I breathe. I actually, if after I smell it, I'll willingly breathe it in.
He does. It dissipates and nothing seems to happen.
I walk back to them. I guess.
I like cigarette. Go lightweight.
What was that?
I don't know.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I went to pick up the skull, and it something entered me, and then I just coughed it up.
Oh God, freezing.
Yeah, let's work on talking later.
Buford, are you all right? How do you feel, bud?
I coughed it out, and then it entered you. I mean, are you okay?
I do this. I go, vape lord.
What did it smell like?
Like a warm vanilla tobacco.
I start sniffing the air.
Sloppy seconds, fucking scourge.
And you can smell the vague hint of vanilla.
Does my cigarette taste like vanilla now?
No, it's not. You don't have a clove guy on your hands. Don't feel any different at the moment.
Feel good. Let's go.
I'm sure that won't come back to bite us in the butt.
God, you're such a Debbie Downer. Just enjoy the moment.
You inhale dead people.
I'm gonna take this bowling ball and I'm going to take all the pieces and I'm gonna bring it to Erinye as soon as possible because she is both creepy and she's fixed a lot of things.
What you doing there, Chad?
And then I'm just gonna keep an eye on Buford.
I'm rolling across my desk.
As blood is trickling down the back of my head.
I'm not doing this.
Well, let's pitter patter. Let's get at her.
I need everybody to give me a perception check.
13.
6.
28.
Hang on now, gotta switch screens.
7.
16.
Who's got an 18 or above? Just Car Kid?
Cop staring him in the face.
You look, your back actually turned, facing the way the rest of the group was headed towards the towards the Triple D, and you actually see Honker leaned up against one of the poles. Kind of gives you a Forrest Gump. Gives you a big old wave, and then poof. He's not there.
That's two fucking people. It's just
Him and the
We all secretly died in that explosion, and this is all just figments of our imagination, and we're in hell.
Are we all dead people and he's seeing us?
Just gives you a wave and just vanishes.
him and his shop, or just him, like from where I saw him?
Matter of fact, when you look up at the shop, kind of looks like a plain building now.
Man, I'm so glad we cracked this bowling ball on Clash Car's head.
No ball can defeat me.
I feel like it was something fun.
Clash Guard, I know you're probably concussed, but I didn't. I just saw that weird shopkeep. He just disappeared. Like, look, Is the building look different to you? Or is
Building.
It just, I don't know.
Clash Car, you point up to the building. Building looks identical, the same to you.
What are you talking about, bud? Are you sure you're not concussed? Because
No, he did you not? Nobody? Did you all not see him? He was out there. He waved and then just disappeared. And the building now looks normal.
hold on, let me try something. You seem a little bit lost, and I put my hand that I shook the shopkeeper's hand with up to his nose, just to try
Smelting
and
salts.
Like,
Just to
like
try and,
smelling
like-
salt.
yeah.
Oh, that's. Oh, I think whatever I snorted cleared out my nostrils.
Oh, gross.
It's awful. What? No, it's still. Forget it. Maybe we just all need to sleep.
Yeah, we have been up for like a day and a half.
Maybe it's delusions. Bloody, you snorted it. You snorted what I snorted. Did you see it?
What do I see when I look over there?
Brought to you by your local DARE program.
Look over.
Drugs are bad.
It doesn't look like the AstroTurf front of the shop at all either. Looks very pragmatic and looks like a stone building.
Well, it looks like the shop's going too. I think they're all insane and we're the same ones here, mate.
This has been a strange last hour of my day. I ate a chicken.
I want to do this. Does everything like blur in front of my face when I move my hand? It's like I'm doing like this.
Sure, you can imagine it for yourself. You can will that.
I will make the noise behind him.
Why are you waving, Buford? I just asked you if you looked at the shop. Why you're being really weird. Let's just leave.
Yep, let's go.
We need to find Lockhart.
We book it to the Triple D.
You guys begin to make your way down the rest of the alleyway.
Stealthily.
Stealthily. As night begins to crest. Actually, no, we're not. Let's see here. We were morning. We're at like dusk at this point. You guys all give me a stealth check.
27. Or 25. Sorry. 16 plus 9.
17 with my new digs.
16, actually.
A
Guys.
natural 1 for the Birdman.
Oh no. That is
Got
fair
you.
though.
We gotta tie you up. You're tripping balls, man. Tie him up with some rope.
You're like the fox in Robin Hood, the animated Robin Hood, dressed as a stork.
You can't make
Oh,
this
I
stuff
love that.
up. Roll the 1.
Is everybody begins to make their way just a little bit further up than Car Kid up the alleyway. Ernie, I need to know, where's your spider ring right now? Are you wearing it?
I don't know. I don't think it would fit because typically those plastic rings are way too big. So I think I would have just like attached it onto a necklace or something, or tied it to something.
Yeah, but you currently have possession of it. You haven't chucked it, correct?
No, I didn't chuck it.
Okay. Just wanted to check and see if you still had possession of it. All right.
That makes me nervous.
You're welcome.
At the moment, everybody begins to step forward and continue to walk further up the block. Car Kid, you feel an arm reach in and grab you into the side of the alley out of nowhere. And then you feel 2 arms on you, 3 arms. Before you know it,
Third leg, Greg.
you're just dog piled on.
Great.
I need you to go ahead and roll initiative right now, Car Kid.
Know it when that battle music starts.
What's that?
18.
18? All right. Currently, you end up getting pulled in, and you can see right as you pass this other alleyway, the familiar face of Clyde and 3 other guards that yank you back in, and you're immediately stroked over the head with a billy club. That's a 18 to hit.
Does not hit.
Tries to hit, misses with the first club. One person goes in to try to grapple you. That's a 19.
Is that like a contested roll, or I don't know how grapples? I don't remember how grapples work.
Yep.
What I roll
You can do strength or dex.
Three.
23. Next one's gonna try to grab you as well. That is a 19.
Even better. 16 plus 8, 24.
You're able to dodge all 3. One last person's gonna try to grab a hold of you before you're able to dart out. That'll be a 21. Ooh.
Not gonna do it. 8, 9, 10, just 12.
12. Last person is able to grapple you and hold you in place. So you are currently grappled. It is your turn. I need everybody else to roll a perception check right now.
Ooh.
24.
21.
23.
18.
19
All right.
plus 4.
You guys hear the ruckus going on behind you. I need you guys all to go ahead and roll initiative.
I can't go into another battle. I have 0 spells. Oh my god.
– 16, Rob.
Damn you, bird.
Where's my? I'm gonna write this one out. I'm going old school, pen and paper, baby. All right, Klashgar.
16.
Yep. Irinye.
17.
Zephyr.
15.
Bloody.
24.
You ruined it. You're supposed to say like 18 or something. It'd be 15,
I rolled a
16,
18
17,
plus
18.
6.
We'll take off the
6.
6.
All right.
True.
Guards come in at a 12. Bloody, it's your turn. And then Irinye. Oh yeah, Car Kid.
So I get to go first?
Yep. No. What's your initiative again?
Oh. You want me to re-roll? Or what, just take the 18 I had earlier?
Oh, okay. We'll take your 18. We'll take your 18 again. Gotcha.
See? There we go.
Shoot.
16, 17, 18. Perfect.
Awesome. All right. Bloody Buford, you hear the commotion happening behind you as Karkid is sucked back into the alleyway.
I guess I'll go look and see what's going on if I don't see anything.
All right, yeah, you tuck back around the corner and you see Karkid currently getting mobbed.
All right, you say Clyde. Do I notice Clyde?
Yeah, when you turn around, you can see that Clyde is definitely directing this mob.
Yep. So, what is it? Dread ambusher. So I get 4 attacks. All are at Clyde. First one, sharpshooter.
Clyde.
That is a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
All right. That is 20 points of damage. I rolled max damage on that one. On that one.
Good God. All right.
Second one, sharpshooter.
25% of the way there.
That is a 14.
14 to hit. 14 does not hit.
Yeah. Okay. Third
The second crossbow boom, misses.
That is less than that. That's a 10. So no, that doesn't hit. And the last one, which is my Dread Ambusher one, I'm going to roll sharpshooter. That is a 15 plus 4, 19.
Oh, as you and you can see the blood roll down from his nose just a little bit as you stuck him with 2 crossbolts. Clyde doesn't look so good. He's turning pale real quick.
Fuck
That last one was 18 points to damage.
All right. Anything else for your turn, Bloody?
No, I'll just let everybody know. Car kids get fucked up again. Yeah, that's all I'll say. If Clyde looks at me, I give him the double birds.
Double birds.
Is this all in the alleyway, or?
Yes, this is tucked in the corner of the alleyway. Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Car Kid, you're currently grappled, but it is your turn.
Is this dark or dim light by any chance? Or
It's
is
an
it still
alleyway.
nighttime?
Nah, I'll give you dim.
I don't know if Shadow Step would work if I'm grappled. So it says I can teleport up to 60 feet if it's dim light. But I don't know if I can do that while being grappled. So I'll let you use your discretion on that.
This time we won't let you.
Okay. So I just need to try to break the grapple with a dexterity check.
Or you can attack because you're just grappled. You're not restrained.
Okay. I'm just gonna headbutt the shit out of it. Am I grappled behind or am I like bear hugged?
However way you want it.
Prompt picture.
So this guy's got me bear hugged right in front, like little man. I'm just gonna start beaking him in the face, like. With a beat.
Scourge.
Exactly like that, Scourge.
It's just an unarmored strike. 18.
Okay, oh yeah, 18 hits.
Is there any reason I would get sneak attack?
You're not sneaking anybody on this.
Yeah. I just curious. 5, 6, 7, 8 on the first one.
Yep.
Second extra attack. 14 plus 8. I don't know, 22. Does that math? That math won't line up. I think that hits either way.
Yep.
Another 6 points on that one. Bonus. What? I don't remember what all is grappled. I have to use an action or a bonus action to escape, or just
Action.
okay. Well, then I'll use my bonus action to attack again. 16 plus 8. I'm sure that's gonna hit.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
Another 8 points. And
All right, you smash and knock the guy that's currently holding you grappled. You smash him unconscious. as you just batter his head over and over again with your horns.
And I'm surrounded by 3 more people.
A rough-looking Clyde and 2 other guards.
Alright. I'm gonna use a key point and do the Keanu Reeves style come hither and do patient defense. Just
lock your spot down. All right.
Yep. That's my turn. Oh,
But-
well, I can't talk as a bonus action. Never mind.
All right. Aaron Ye, it is your turn.
I will look very longingly at the inn that we were supposed to be going to at the beginning here and that we haven't gone to. And I'm so tired and I have nothing left. I am literally spent. And I will turn around and I will see Chad and I will look deep into his eyes and I will cast Chill Touch.
You get your B shapes back on a short rest, don't you?
You mean Clyde, right?
Yeah, Clyde. Yeah, I do get my wild shapes. Not Chad, Clyde.
I was like, damn, savage.
All right.
How dare you hurt Clyde?
Clyde has got to make a what saving throw?
It's rolled a hit.
Mm-hmm.
So 25?
25 hits.
Fuck.
That's 2d8. 7. That's not a d8. Sorry. 3. 8. So 8 points of damage, and is he dead?
Oh yeah, you. Clyde is very dead. As you.
Yeah.
See, Chill touches the skeletal, spectral skull hand, raises up and squeezes in.
And I'll just give Chad or Bloody Buford a little wink.
I nod. I go.
And then let's see here. How far away? Because I was still fairly in front of the group, I guess, or did I go back to?
Sake of brevity, you were able to get back there pretty quickly
Okay.
to the edge of the alley.
Yeah, I guess I want to stay on the edge of the alley then, and then just kind of keep an eye out for anybody that might be seeing us. So just kind of hide in the shadows against a wall or something.
All right.
Move against a wall.
Gotcha. That'll be Clash Guard. It'll be your turn. There's two guards still alive.
As I make my way back and I turn the corner of the alley, I would like to rage.
Let's go.
Clash. And I will go in Great Weapon Master, slicing at whatever is nearest. Whoever's trying to grapple Car Kid.
All right. Well, go ahead and roll to attack on that guard.
Okay. Where's my sheet at? That's going to be 18 to hit.
18 hits. 18 hits.
As Jim Halpert comes out, I am going to swing at him, not with a D12, I need a D10. Where you at? Alright, that's going to be... It's going to be 19 points of damage on the first one.
Woo! That's crazy.
Alright, and then I'm going to attack him again with Great Weapon Master. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
A 16 just hits.
Yeah. Oh, that's it's gonna be brutal. What is this? That's 26 points of damage.
Nice.
That's
Murder.
You
max damage.
murder. You murder that dude.
Oh, I just at the last guy, I just yell at him to try and intimidate him. Maybe not intimidate him because that'd be a full action, but
All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, I'm gonna. I think that's it. I'm gonna try and block any escape that boy might have, because I need some answers from him.
All right. Zephyr, it is your turn.
I cast blindness on that stupid jerk.
Are you gonna blind and disable another person?
Fuck yeah, I am.
All right. I gotta make a what saving throw?
Constitution.
Oh, it's a 1. It's a crit fail.
Oh yes.
He's blind as hell. I pull my pocket glitter out and I'm just like, fuck you.
Yeah, pocket glitter and pocket sand. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
You have so many pockets. I mean, why not one for glitter and one for sand?
That's right.
Makes
So
sense.
true.
They're used for different things.
So true.
No.
All right. All right.
Oh, and then I use my bonus action to cast spiritual weapon, and I attack him with Dora.
Door comes out.
Dora!
That's 19 to hit.
Oh, 19 hits.
Nice. Where is my
Blinding and
spiritual
battering.
weapon? Oh, there you are. 1d2. I mean 1d8. Alright, 7 plus 2 is 9 points of damage, and I want to hit him so that way he hits against the wall, just like cool.
And seeing as you have incapacitated the other 3 guards, and the only sky guard that's left standing is currently blinded. It just got smashed by Dora into the side of the building. I'm gonna kick you guys out of combat with you guys having this sky guard surrounded.
I am going to immediately run up and grabbing the bonnet off of Karkid's head and shove it in that guy's mouth.
Hold on, guys. We can go into my treehouse.
No.
And I cast rope trick, and we can all go up in my pocket dimension and talk to this guy for an hour,
Talk to him.
or whatever else we'd like to do. Tickle his feet. I don't know.
No feet.
I'll sing to him. He'll beg for death.
So I'll say, Clashcall, can you carry him and climb the rope?
Oh, no problem.
All right, let's go.
And I'll tickle
go first.
I'm gonna tickle him a little bit to mess with him, then I'll throw him over my shoulder.
Karkid, how strong are you?
I mean, I like to think of myself as strong.
Okay, fine, whatever. Forget I asked. Help me carry these bodies.
Not as strong as me. As I'm.
Aaron Ye, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, great,
Oh, not
spider.
the spider ring.
Oh, psh,
Fucking honker.
25, bitch. Wise as fuck.
Legendary action says no, you're dead.
Oh, sad. I mean, if I got in a flame of spiders, I mean, that's pretty...
You hear some dissonant whispers, but you can't make anything out. You're able to shake it off just a little bit, shake the cobwebs, so to speak.
Can I tell where it came from?
No clue.
Okay, well, I would like to tell Karkid to help me try to hide these bodies that we just murdered.
Where would you? Okay.
Are there dumpsters, barrels?
We could take them into the treehouse and burn them.
It's not that big of a treehouse. I don't think that's a good idea.
We could keep them in there, and then when we leave, they just drop out onto the ground.
Like a terrible pinata.
So we could leave early. Just leave them in there, and they'll bloop, 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 sprinkle on the ground.
I suppose we could do that, but I still think we should hide the bodies just in case someone comes by, since we are very close to where we want to go.
And you can hear just a little bit of moaning from Clyde's body.
He's still alive?
Yeah, you said he was dead.
As he goes back out.
I feel like that one, Clyde, is probably the one with the answers. And if I remember correctly, Aaron, I think you have a special connection with him, so maybe we should question him. Bring him with us as well, and hide these other two.
I'm confused.
Is he still alive?
Is he dead?
I think we just knocked them all out.
He doesn't look conscious.
I go up and I feel for a pulse.
It's always your choice whether you want to kill or leave him unconscious. It's always your choice.
I thought you said he was dead.
I guess we'll keep Clyde. I'm sure Bloody Buford will appreciate it.
I do this.
We'll keep him for now.
So, Bloody, how many people can we take into your little house of trees?
Let's see here.
10.
I could have as many as 8 medium or smaller creatures in there.
That's all of us.
Then away we go. Tally ho.
I pick up Clyde.
For the one Clashgar kill or dealt with, I feel like that one might be pretty dead. Or did you? Because you were using a halberd, right?
No, yeah, that one's totally dead.
Okay, so I'm gonna hide that one then. I'll make a perception check to see if there's any dumpsters or barrels or anything.
Yep, go for it.
16?
16, you look... there's a couple trash bins over here on the side. Looks sizable enough.
Cockett, help me move this into the trash can. Search his body.
I just picked... Okay. I owe you that.
All right, so you're going to take the time to search his body?
No, I'm disposing of the body. Hiding.
You should try recycling.
All right, she's going to go ahead and chuck him in the into that large metal trash bin that's inside this alley.
By the way,
I want to retcon. I have not cast this until we're done. Doing all this stuff.
No problem.
So, yeah, put that in there and put trash on top of them. I know how to hide bodies. You put trash on top. I mean, we don't have any pigs and we don't have any acid, so
take a little bit of the trash out and stuff the remainder of this guard into a trash bin. Throw the what's left of that arugula salad up on top of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good. I mean, is there blood everywhere? There's probably blood everywhere.
A lot of blood.
All right, up we go. Touch the rope. It springs to life.
By the way, sorry, go ahead.
How many guards are you bringing with you to the imaginary treehouse?
All of the boys.
All right.
Treehouse brings all the boys to the yard.
4 originally. 1 is dead. So then 3.
3 plus all of us.
3
1
plus
of them
5.
being. Yeah, so that's 8.
That's quick maths.
Good job.
Quick math.
Big day, bud. Big day.
Feel good about that one.
All right. The pocket dimension opens up. I need everybody to make a perception check for me.
Nat 20, bitch. Yeah.
Nice.
I perceive it all.
I see it all. I see it all.
I see it.
You can
I'm not calling him.
you can hear the outside footsteps of several other soldiers. As you know that you have a limited amount of time.
Rob, is there a door nearby, or like a cellar, or something that attaches this alleyway?
Roll an investigation.
20, not natural? No, 19, sorry.
Unfortunately, in this alley, there's only those trash bins that you had to the side. As you glance back, look, you can see the blood is still on the ground. You've done the best that you could in the short period of time that you had.
Okay, I want to... Which way are the noises coming from?
Noises are coming from far down the alley side that you haven't come through.
Okay.
So you guys tucked back around. We're right at that corner. It's coming. You can definitely hear it further down the alleyway.
Not much else. I don't have any spells. I can't really do much else.
Well,
Just climb the rope.
All right, you guys are all climbing up the rope.
Yep. And when we're in, I'll pull the rope up.
All right, as you're climbing the rope, Araignée, I want you to give me another wisdom saving throw.
For fuck's sake. That is another 25. I've rolled 19s both times.
damn.
25.
Well,
You look back at the blood on the ground, and it makes you pause just for a second, as you can hear some very distant whispers in
Am
your
I
head.
gonna be a vampire?
But you begin to continue to scurry back up.
Do I realize anything else? So still don't know what it's coming from? Okay.
Yeah. For all you know, it could be just the sight of blood making you a little bit queasy. As you guys all scamper up into Bloody Buford's pocket dimension, about a block from the Triple D, with 3 other guards in tow, one of them shoved into a waste bin. That's where you guys will leave off for this evening. Up in the treehouse.
Yes.
As you guys hear the footsteps of guards encroaching. And that's where we'll
So
pick
it
up
made me
next week.
queasy, not that I wanted to, like...
That was just me flavoring it. You don't have to feel you don't have to feel queasy at all.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about it. It's so confusing, I don't know my feelings.
So much weird shit.
Just
a lot of weird things.
An hour and another hour of weirdness.
About another hour of D&D. Sounds about right.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like how out of all the messed up things we've done, I mentioned that I ate a goblin once, and everyone's like, "Oh, how horrible!" I'm like,
I inhaled an old ghost or something. Who knows?
I feel like you inhaled me, and that's rather, rude. Okay.
hey, some pay for that, okay?
Yeah.
Hashtag Teen Stream.
You'll never know. You'll never know, man.
And we'll never know about that one guy that just disappeared, and we were all just kind of like, we don't really care about him.
I still have I have a giraffe sketch now, so whatever remnants.
You do have a giraffe
broken
sketch.
bowling ball.
By the way, Honker
50 gold bowling ball.
Honker is a real person.
What?
Is he the guy that was working on the docks that terrified you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no! I forgot about that guy.
What
Yeah.
was that guy's name?
I called him
Yeah, the
old
other
man.
kid,
I
man.
called him Old Man Honker. He offered me
Did
a
he honk at you?
He offered me a chicken leg from his trailer at my family's boat dock with his hand down his pants. I vividly remember all of that. It's all true.
That's not even improv. That's just projection. That's awesome. The best stories come from true sources. You can't make it up.
No, that dude's straight X-Files to me. Only a few people know the story of Old Man Honker at my family's boat dock. So much weird shit to clear up next week.
I'm writing a to-do list.
This week it was like information weird shit overload for the audience. You're like, hey, will you guys get back to
audience.
Like just
Yeah.
True that.
You know what's awesome is first night of Nighthawk's stream with a button. He's got channel 1+ in right now.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Good for him. Good for him.
Let's go. And in true fitting fashion, before we cut this stream off for the evening, I want to thank everybody for joining us, especially all the new folks that joined us off of D&D on the Looking for Group Mixer site. Every now and then we like to give you little sneak peeks because we do multiple campaigns. We have a campaign that runs on Friday nights as well. Completely different universe, but there's some crossovers. So you guys get a little taste of a crossover from there before we take off, because it's only fitting since they got one last week. You also get one. In the corner of a tavern that looks entirely disheveled, looks ransacked. There's actually holes within the ceiling. Large stones and boulders. One that doesn't look very, very fit to spend any time in anymore. You can actually see a purple cloaked wizard standing next to several of the bars that are back behind the bottle. You can see you can actually see a satyr with large goat legs and slicked back black hair and green eyes. You can see a dragonborn paladin that is well armored with a large greatsword. You can see a tabaxi cat that is slender and chic, also leaning up to the bar. Within the corner of that tavern, you can see several runic patterns and celestial figures make their way as a large lightning strike hits in the corner of that room and starts to materialize, and you can start to see the form of a body with two large hand axes and a green overcoat, long blonde hair and braided beard, and that's where we'll leave you this week.
Nice.
So everybody tune in on Friday, which I had no idea, which it's kind of funny because they got the exact scene actually last week. There was actually multiple timelines going on now, so this is great, and I love it. Fucking blast, man.
Is that Cyberpunk gonna be the darkest timeline?
It's gonna be a very dark timeline, that is for sure. I appreciate everybody for joining us, man. It is a blast to get to do D&D for everybody in front of an audience, and we've had a whole bunch of battle map for like the last month, so we appreciate you guys letting us RP out 2 sessions in a row.
It's a lot of fun.
It is a whole lot of fucking fun, man. Oh shit, there we go. I gotta move that back up. All right, we're gonna wave bye to the VOD for now. See you, everybody. We'll see you next week. All the waves.